Hello everybody and welcome back to more Persona 5 Royal. We're at part 10 and we're just going to be doing a little bit more investigating before we start heading into the third palace. And we'll hopefully finally get Makoto as a party member as she awakens to her persona, which we'll see later on. And joining me again is my brother Jude from Atama Workshop.
Hello.
And as usual, feel free to join in the live chat. And ask us any questions you want. We'll do our best to answer them. Tell us how your day went, what games you're playing, whatever you like. You can even tell us what you thought of the Persona 25th anniversary concert that recently got announced, and whatever you thought was great in Nintendo's latest Direct.
That's not convincing.
I was really disappointed with the 25th anniversary. It's just like they barely put any effort into it, really. I don't know.
In terms of, I don't know so much about like not putting an effort, but I mean in terms of framing it the way they did, yeah, because it's just weird because no other concert has had that sort of build up, and I'm not sure why that specifically had to be like placed on the 25th anniversary merchandise website or whatever.
Yeah, but it's like, in terms of like, all they've done is say tune in for this thing in a month or so from when the actual anniversary was. Why not just put it on the anniversary?
Yeah.
If you're gonna just put a tune in this for this later date, why not? Why not in August do that, and then in September when it's the actual anniversary, it would have been timed correctly. I'd have thought.
Yeah, that's kind of an Atlas thing so far, hasn't it? That's because they did that with Strikers too, with their trailers.
Trailer for a trailer.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the Atlas way. But yeah, we're going to be getting another announcement in December, I think? Was it November or December? I can't remember.
Oh, God.
It was one of the two.
November, I think.
Yeah, I want to say that too.
Ryder in the chat says, my day went great. Also, hi. Hello.
Hello.
And glad you had a good day.
And thank you for coming in.
He's been playing Echoes all day and started Phoenix Wright like 20 minutes ago. I've never played Phoenix Wright. You quite like that series, don't you?
I do. I like it, but I've actually only ever played the first game. I got as far as the fourth case, but I don't know why. I just stopped playing, and I never actually got back to the other games. In terms of that sort of style of gameplay, I at least managed to finish the Danganronpa series, and
is that similar gameplay wise? I've not seen any gameplay of Phoenix Wright.
It's similar gameplay wise, but it's a little more going for it than just shooting the bullets like in Danganronpa. You actually have to like scroll through the bit of evidence and pick which one is correct for a given situation.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Birdman says, "Sup, people."
Sup.
But that's all I know.
I am made of concrete matter,
today.
he says. Yeah, we got it working today. Sweet.
Yeah, we're working properly.
This is just going to be a running gag at the start of every stream.
So that means this part-time job is somehow crime-related. It takes...
Well, I mean, with a mafia boss, yeah.
Yeah,
I would assume so.
Oh, really?
Something the Mafia would definitely be up to.
I'm curious if anybody watching has been playing or has seen any of Tales of Arise. I'm just kind of curious. I've been playing that this week. I'm interested to discuss it if anybody's played it or seen it.
And you can get arrested just for possession.
I wasn't stalling for that answer, by the way, because as if it wasn't obvious what to pick. I was just wondering if I should have done the other options first.
So he is smuggling.
They are kind of funny though, especially the pizza smuggling or whatever it was.
In fact, Rydo, if you're playing Phoenix, have you played Danganronpa? Because it's actually on sale right now on PC. It's a good time to get into it.
I really want to get it on Switch. But yeah, that's a lot of money.
With that board game thing, isn't there?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. All right, we need to go back to on. There we go.
Please tell me about the job, or else my beloved Francois.
She's still doing that?
I'm really glad they added the voice lines for this, because it wasn't it wasn't quite as funny in the original without them.
Yeah, she does give it her all.
Yeah. And hello to Instinct. Thank you for coming in again.
Hello, Instinct.
You did? You bastard! Damn it!
Is that Asbel?
Probably.
/ Law now?
/ Makoto from Danganronpa, which we were just discussing.
/ Nagito from Danganronpa.
/ a lot of things. And Raito says, nah, the art style of Danganronpa looks not that great to me, and I don't know, something about it just doesn't appeal to me. It's like JoJo, the art style just doesn't appeal to me.
It's pretty standard anime style, but I guess if you don't like it, you don't like it.
You have to smuggle it to people.
I don't know, because in a sense, yes, but I think I can actually tell Danganronpa art apart from something like Persona.
Well, yeah, I suppose. It's still good.
Yeah, it's still good, but yeah, like I said, you look at it and you immediately think Danganronpa.
Tell him what you heard.
Anko says, I love the way On has to act.
Yeah, that's
Also,
always
hello,
good.
Anko. Yes, it's always amazing. And like we were just saying, or Josh was just saying, they added that line in Royal, in like the actual voice work for it. It was in the original, but it wasn't voiced. And it just makes it so much better when Erica Harlicker's doing the actual voice work for it.
Yeah.
Robin Battles says, hello, peoples.
Hello.
Robin Battles.
And Instinct says, quality game. Persona 3 is personally my favorite, but sheesh, Persona 5 is the work of God himself.
Agreed.
Yeah.
About the Persona 5 thing. Persona 3 is still good.
Yeah, and has a lot of good things about it.
I have a Makoto Yuki cosplay. I really like it, like him. So I'm a big fan of 3. It's just I think 5's better.
Yeah.
Said they'd expose what I did.
And Berman says she redeems herself at the ship. I'm guessing in terms of On's acting. Well.
Yeah, I suppose. She managed to pull it off at least.
I don't know, the terrible British accent was pretty bad. Purposely so, but even purposely bad was still pretty bad.
Robin Battle says, who's ready for December? Is that when that reveal was?
I'm guessing so,
remember
yeah.
If that was November or
Yeah.
December. There
Yeah.
you go. December, now we know.
Yep, all good.
Interested to see what they do, but it's so far Atlas has been very disappointing, so it'll probably be something really lame, like, I don't know, a pack of stickers.
See, the concert would have been really cool if it all came to somewhere outside of Japan as well, as well as Japan.
Yeah.
But
I hope they stream it at the very
I'm sure they will stream it. It'll still be good. But at some point, I would like to go to one of those concerts without having to fly to Japan, especially in these trying times.
Yeah, it would be nice to not have to go somewhere if they just did a tour like they did with the Zelda Symphony or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Oh well.
Persona 3 has some BS mechanics like uncontrollable party members, but the story and characters are great. Yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up. Some of the characters are a bit hit and miss, but the story is really interesting and when it gets going. I agree with that.
See,
yeah. And like I said, I have a Makoto Yuki cosplay. I really like Makoto Yuki. So
more so in the Q iteration, I would say.
Yeah, when he's got a personality, he's at his best. Like 3 itself doesn't give him a lot of personality on purpose. But like if you have him in Q or the anime or whatever, he's got a lot more going for him.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey!
Alright, let's feed our plant.
Nice.
Birdman says, I think P3 has really good potential, but for me it falters in many ways. Yeah, like Instinct was saying, the uncontrollable party members is a big deal breaker a lot of the time. And then you also end up with the social link system not working right. With any women, it's always broken.
Yeah, you have to cheat on them to even get max social links.
It's just a lot of little things like that, and we've said it time and time again, but the members of C's don't feel like friends, but the game acts like they're friends.
Yeah.
Even though they feel more like co-workers.
But yeah, there are other problems like I have with them as well, like just not going quite into enough detail as to, just Tartarus itself. I find I would have liked a bit more, and I know they go through it eventually, but but that's just more how it started and not what else it can do apart from turn people into coffins. Like, I think the coffins especially.
Well, it doesn't turn them into coffins. They're already coffins. Oh, right. I see what you mean.
Yeah, during the dark hour.
Yeah. Sorry. What are your thoughts on the Nintendo 64 online on the Switch? Interesting. Banjo-Kazooie, Josh was quite interested in, weren't you?
Yeah, because Rare games have been Xbox exclusives for a long while, so it was really cool to see it come back to Nintendo. And we got more Persona 3 music here, speaking of which.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not too big on that era of games. Personally, I think the N64, PS1 era are some of the most badly aged. It's just, I find that they always feel clunky because it was like basically the first kind of step into 3D. So many of the games are weird, don't work right or whatever, and the controls are always different because nobody really knew what it should be. It's always just really hard to go back. And I think the N64 has a lot more games that didn't age well than the PS1. I think PS1 had a little bit better games that have aged a little nicer. Both still haven't aged well. So I'm not really intending to play many N64 games, if any. But it's still cool to see it. And you were interested in the controller as well, weren't you?
Well, yeah, just mainly because I want to play it as authentically as possible. But yeah, I'm a little more generous when it comes to that era of gaming. I can deal with some of the older quirks of it, and I can still have a good time with some of them. But the one thing I'm not too keen on, and to be fair, they haven't like fully confirmed this yet, but the Nintendo 64 and the Genesis games are going to be part of an expansion pass with the Nintendo Online membership, which is likely to mean that you'll have to pay more.
Yeah.
That's complete bullshit, I would say.
I'm in kind of two minds about it. Yeah, obviously it's really annoying that we have to pay for stuff, but we already have so much. At some point they start losing money, and I think part of it is because they're bringing in third-party titles, and now they have to pay those people for the rights and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I would rather they just like slightly increase the base thing, and rather than have to add on all these expansions.
Yeah.
Probably. Or if you're gonna do that, then split it up entirely. Like have different brackets. Like I just pay like £5 or something just to have online. I like if I don't want the NES and SNES or N64 stuff or anything like that, I could just pay like £5 or whatever, and then I'll have it. I have online and everything. Or if I pay like £6, I can have the NES stuff but not SNES. Something like that I think would have worked better. It's just that they've introduced it so late that I think is a problem.
But then you got stuff like the Xbox Game Pass where you get like God knows how many games for a cheap price.
Yeah. But even that's kind of changed over time. It wasn't always that way, I think, if I remember rightly. I don't know. Kind of two minds about it. Robin Battle says Koromaru is a good boy. Yes, he is. He's the best boy. Koromaru.
But yeah, going back to the Nintendo Online stuff, like I said, it's not been officially confirmed yet whether or not you have to pay more, so we could be totally wrong about that, and we just made this whole argument completely outdated, but we'll see anyway when it comes October.
Yeah, Birdman says here they are going to overprice the N64. I don't know, the Nintendo Switch Online stuff is pretty well priced as is, so I'm hoping that they don't go too far with it.
Yeah. If it's like
he says he's got to go. Sorry to see you go, Birdman.
Oh, thank you for stopping by anyway.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I don't know if they'll. It's Nintendo. Their pricing is very weird.
Yeah.
It's not Atlas bad, but it's pretty awful sometimes. So
yes. That about sums it up.
You're free to look as much as you want. It's fine by me.
Marin Karen can burn forever, says Instinct. Oh god, yes.
Yes, absolutely.
So many times Mitsuru has wasted SP. Jesus Christ. What would you call him? Minato Arasato or Makoto Yuki? Makoto Yuki.
I would probably stick with I don't know actually, because we already have a Makoto now in Persona 5, so I'm more inclined to call him Minato Arasato, but Then again, Makoto Yuki did come first, so I don't know. I guess I would go with him.
Definitely worthy.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it suits him better. Almost. I don't know. It's just kind of the way I see him. And I made his sword and I put Makoto Yuki, and I don't want to have to go and change it. So
Yeah.
Makoto Yuki. So Instinct says, yeah, I spent £50 on Mario 3D All-Stars for Mario 64 and it's now free. We don't know about that yet, but I'm extraordinarily disappointed. Yeah, it's a bit of an annoyance. The thing though is the Mario 64 and 3D All-Stars is slightly enhanced, isn't it?
I don't think so. I think
They
that
made
was
a few
part of the
changes, didn't they?
I think that was part of the problem, was that it was emulated with some people.
Right. No, never mind then. Yeah, that is kind of annoying. Although you've still got Mario Galaxy, which I think is better than 64 anyway. But, so just play Galaxy. And we have a soft spot for Sunshine.
Yeah.
It's not the best, technically speaking, but we grew up with it. So
despite its age, I have a huge soft spot for Mario 64 as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I again, being an N64 thing and from that era, I don't think it's aged super well. It's one of the best aged of that era, but it's still not super duper great.
Yeah.
I particularly like, as with anything in that era, swimming controls always suck.
Yeah.
And whatnot. So I don't know. You don't have to pay more. It's a membership. It's free as long as you got online. Well, yeah, it says Instinct. In theory, yes, but they called it an expansion pass and they didn't really explain it very well, so it's not really clear.
Yeah. Like we said, we'll just need to wait until November to find out. Hello, An. What are you up to? Just standing around. You're supposed to be investigating.
Yeah, why are you just standing there?
Get your lazy butt off and work.
It's oh yeah, did you see the 25th anniversary stream, the one from last week? We didn't see the stream, we just kind of saw the results of it.
Yeah.
And yeah, disappointing. In my opinion, because one, the concert is in Japan and none of us can get to Japan. There's a pandemic on.
Yeah.
So we can't even see it in person. I hope they're streaming it. I presume they will, but I don't think. Have they said if they're going to stream it?
I have no idea, but they usually do anyway for the concerts. They've done it in the past, so I don't see why not.
Yeah, and then there was the cards revealed in this stream, or was that a separate thing?
That was a separate thing, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Well, then,
I think anyway.
Yeah, and I don't like the Atlas thing of just being like, here's a trailer for a trailer or whatever.
Do you mean that?
It's just really annoying.
Yeah.
You're a funny girl.
So, you won't answer me. Then I will.
Galaxy is good. I have drift, so I don't play it. Silly. Is that stick drift you mean? Instinct? Because that sucks if you do.
Yeah. That sucks.
It's a very easy thing to fix, I will say. I'm very into repairs of things, and a lot of people will give up on these things way too soon. Like, to fix a joystick drift is really, really simple, or a Joy-Con stick drift is really, really simple. You need a tri-wing screwdriver to get the back panel off, then a very small Phillips screwdriver to kind of get the battery cover off, and then like the analog stick is right there, and you can buy really cheaply replacement ones from like Z Labs. They're pretty reputable, and it's like £8, and your Joy-Con works perfectly again. So if that is what the problem is, I will say it's really, really simple. Just look up some videos. I believe a good one is the Retro Future has one, but yeah, take a look at it at least, I would say.
Yeah, Jude's fixed my Joy-Cons before.
Yeah, I fixed a lot of Joy-Cons.
Yeah, and it works a lot better now.
Yeah, I fixed both of mine, I think, and then I also replaced mine to have metal latches so that it actually snaps in properly. Or clicks in properly. I fixed Josh's, I fixed my sister's, I fixed my dad's, 2 of my dad's. So it's a really, really simple fix, really quick, but it's only £8.
Should offer that as a service for Atama Workshop.
Oh, I'd be doing those all day then. I'm praying that we will see a Persona 5 female protagonist DLC.
I don't know how they can do DLC for a main Persona game.
Yeah, I don't know. The problem with that becomes it's not just, changing a character model. You got to change the way all the social links work and all the way some of the story elements, and you have to have all the voices re-recorded to say she instead of he or him or whatever. So I don't know.
Yeah, because I imagine that was a ton of work for P3P when that first came out.
Yeah, and even then they sometimes goof it up as well. Like occasionally they say he instead of she in that.
Oh yeah, I particularly remember the I think. Oh yeah, it was the Elizabeth fight.
Oh yeah.
No, it wasn't. It was the Theodore. Beg your pardon. Fuka accidentally calls him she.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Crossword. What we got? Oh god. Held to inform the public. Oh, that'd be conference then, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah.
Easy.
What are the other ones?
I'll fill this up and then we'll find out.
We can't fill it up all the way.
No. Dog command. Speak?
Yeah.
And would have said metal, but that's not right. Badge.
Oh yeah, badge, yeah. Anyway, conference.
Yeah.
It's the only important one.
Yeah, easy. We got it.
Something I've never liked about the crosswords in this is that you only have to do one of them.
Yeah.
Makes it a bit weird. Oh, you use Pro controllers. Those are a little harder to fix. They're still not too bad, but they're a little harder. I haven't done one personally, but I've seen that it's quite easy.
Yeah.
I'm more of a Joy-Con user personally, so I don't really use my Pro controller enough to know. I haven't had it come up.
Am I not able to make curry yet? I can't remember. It's been so long since we upgraded Sojiro. So...
Right.
Oh, no, that's the next one.
Next one.
Damn it.
How close is he to the next one?
He's not ready to level up yet, but yeah, we'll just do some mopping and try and get him up. Or actually, no.
Is it better just to hang out with him?
Well, I'm thinking, is it better to just make coffee? Or is it just better to raise the kindness by mopping?
If you make coffee, does that boost his thing?
It does, yes.
I don't know, I feel like the mopping's probably better because then that will do two things.
Okay, we'll do that then.
More efficient.
Oh.
He's still not friggin' ready to level up
Man,
yet.
he is stingy.
Yeah, well, at least we'll be getting Chihaya soon, hopefully.
Yeah, that's a rank 10 thing for the boost.
No, the rank 10 for her is, you can see what's
rank
the right...
8 or 9 or something then?
I think it's like rank 5 or something, where you can pay her to level up your confidence a bit more. But yeah, rank 10 is the one that gives you the ability to see the right answer, the one that gives you the most notes.
Oh, right. Yes.
But I can't remember how long it is until we actually get to her social link. I know we'll be meeting her shortly during the investigation.
They gotta go to the
Shinjuku.
Shinjuku, yeah. To investigate for Kaneshiro, I suppose.
Hey, the Avengers fanboy.
Speaking of murky, there haven't been any new developments.
So Rido says, I wonder if we're going to finish the game today, including the royal content. Tough call,
no.
we might just make it. You never know. Yeah, no, I don't think so.
No.
We've got somebody in the comments here. Says, Jay, hey there, I'm new to your channel, and I've subscribed. I love the game, and I love it so much the first game I platinumed it. I love the series and looked at P3 and P4. Enjoy the run.
Thank you very much.
The run. May try it too, also showing support. Man. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Very kind of you.
If you hear any
Always
welcome,
nice.
welcome.
Always nice to get a new sub.
Yeah, we obviously we talk and take questions and everything for the chat. So if you've got something you want to ask Josh or whatever, by all means, say
Or
it.
just say whatever comes to mind with the
What have you
game.
been playing? What are you interested in playing? Anything like that.
What do you think of the Persona 25th anniversary so far and all that?
Instinct says, I think we could get to 100% too. Ah,
Yeah.
not sure.
An evening to Kyrie Light. Thank you for coming back.
Satisfy her, right? There are tons of shitty adults in this world. It's not like it matters who we're going after.
Why are we paying to just discuss things?
I don't know. Yeah, why are we actually here?
Yeah.
This is like the only time we come to this karaoke club.
Just accept that. It doesn't matter who the target came from anymore.
Also, we never get to see any of them sing, which is just
Yeah, do like a Yakuza mini game where you can sing.
Yeah. That'd be amazing.
Imagine Yusuke singing. That'd be wonderful. He could be like all graceful and elegant.
Never thought it'd
Or
be noisy if you weren't
like try and be graceful and elegant, but he's really bad at singing or something. But he thinks he's really good.
Yeah.
That's exactly why we should do it.
What was your favorite Persona villain / antagonist?
Well, it's the one in this game for me, but I can't say it yet.
There has to be some.
Oh, right. For the third semester?
Yes.
Ah, right. Yeah, we're trying to avoid spoilers so much, even though I'm sure a lot of us have already seen it. We already know. Just in case, not going to say who it is. But, yeah, that's pretty good. I'm quite partial to Nyx. I think
Yeah,
they're the
Nyx is
most-
pretty good.
They're one of the most threatening, I find. Like, they actually,
give you her card?
in some way, succeed.
Yeah.
Not only did they, for the better part of a year, manage to just cause apathy syndrome in so many people.
Yeah, you actually see people suffering like
Or,
towards
yeah.
the end as well.
Yeah,
Like pretty horrifically too.
yeah. If you watch like any of the anime and stuff as well, where like you see people actually turning into shadows and whatnot, that gory kind of stuff is really, really good. Like they seem more menacing, and obviously sort of wins as well. Like,
Yeah.
Even though they get sent away, they're stuck in an eternal battle with basically their arch rival.
Yeah.
So like they in some way succeed by trapping their
Let us know
arch
who
rival
sent
in an
this
eternal
message.
battle. So yeah, Nyx is probably up there. I'm also just for his design, I'm quite partial to Akira Konoe from Strikers. Just because I really like his armor.
Yeah. That's also a good choice.
That and he's quite interesting once you delve into his backstory and everything in the game.
Yeah, it tries to do the same thing as with this game, but it doesn't do it quite as well, I thought.
No, certainly not. But I still think it did a pretty good job.
Yeah. He was probably one of the most interesting monarch in the game for me.
I was going to say he was the most interesting monarch, but I think actually the second one might have been actually.
Yeah, he's up there too.
Because I think they did a better job of making you sympathize. For me, it's always that I'm trying as hard as I can when he overhears adults,
Criticizing
crapping on
his work, yeah.
really crapping on his work, and he's just like, I'm trying my best. In that kid voice, and just feeling so broken, that was really top notch, I thought. So
Yeah.
I think he's probably a little bit above Akira Konoe, but I still really like Akira Konoe. Again, mostly for his armor. I really like the armor.
And you're currently building it too.
Yes, I am making the armor. I've got. I actually recently. I'm very, very close to finishing the chest piece, the base build, and then I can paint it. Technically, I'm not going to paint anything until I've got all the pieces. But as much as I would really like to paint it, and see it all painted up, yeah, I've got it all built at least, or almost all built.
Yeah.
Makoto?
That's a very long answer to your question, anyway, Instinct. So Jay says, I can't wait for P6, to be honest. They may have the theme dealing with sickness, and we all have party members that being affected when a disabled party members. It should be a color green. That's an interesting idea, focusing on illnesses, maybe more of a mental illness or whatever.
Right, just to try and fit in with the current times.
Yeah, that could be interesting. I
Yeah.
think. Yeah, the color green is what would make sense, I suppose.
Yeah.
I think the main thing we were looking for was adults. We would like at least some members of the party to be adults.
Yeah, they were sort of going that way in Strikers, but that was just the one adult, and he came in pretty late.
What's your favorite persona? You're looking at it. Says Jay. Yeah, you're looking at it, I'm afraid. Not too inspired. We're not. No, it's just Josh has gushed about it plenty, I'm sure. If you've seen any of his videos, yeah, it's the clear favorite. I think.
Wait,
I think the more interesting question is, what's your second favorite?
Okay, because I don't even remember what my first one is, and yet you somehow know.
It's Persona 5. You've always said it's Persona 5 is your favorite.
Oh, right. I was thinking Persona as in, like, the actual Personas, not the games.
Oh, right. Yeah, maybe you meant the actual Persona. Sorry, I'm not sure. If you could elaborate, Jay, that'd be interesting. But, yeah, Persona 5 is definitely the favorite game.
Yeah, Persona 5 is Royal is definitely my favorite.
Shout out to this guy who's voicing, was it Lida? Can't remember.
Aida, I think his name is.
Yeah. Sorry, I can't quite understand the font sometimes. Shout out to the guy who voices it. Every time he's in anything, he always gives it his all. Even when he's like this basic ass extra, he gives it a good go. With all the extras being so crap in this game, it's very refreshing.
Yeah.
He always gives his best in every Tales game he's in. Every game he's been an extra. He's just so good. I never remember his name for some reason.
Yeah, we only just know him as Nagito or Asbel from Tales.
Or Law now. He's also Law in Tales of Arise that just came out.
Yeah. I believe he was an addition to Royal with the added voice lines as well. Hooray, a new Mementos request. And we're still not going to... Actually, how many Mementos requests do we have at this point?
Yeah, you must have a lot. Instinct says his favorite is Shikiwiji. If we're talking actual personas. I'm quite partial to Satan.
Yeah.
He's so big and imposing, and it's kind of weird with the... He's got like a lot of breasts, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, which is a bit weird. But I think he's just so big and imposing, and he saved me in the fight with Nyx, so... yeah, it's a soft spot. I also quite like Jack Frost, obviously.
Yeah. I think we're just about ready to go see Yusuke. Is he ready to level up?
Please?
Let's find out.
What's your favorite actual persona in the game?
In
Assuming
the game.
that was what the question, yeah. Assuming that was what the question was. I wasn't sure. Sorry if I completely ballsed up your question there, Jay. What is your actual favorite persona in, like, game? In-game, persona?
I'm trying to think. I'm not really sure. Although I do quite like female Orpheus. Just design-wise.
Yeah. I quite like Thanatos.
Thanatos is a good one, yeah.
Like, the moment this question always gets asked, I always forget every persona.
Yeah, I just sort of freeze up and try to think of all the different personas that there were.
Mara is my favorite.
Oh no, Carmen as well.
Oh yeah, I quite like Carmen. Yeah.
Still probably the best
Pimp
evolution
Goemon
of her.
Pimp Goemon's the best evolution.
Yeah. I don't know, it's a tough question. But yeah, got some ideas there.
What is the
Oh, Seth.
Oh yeah, Seth. Yeah, Seth. There. Yeah. I forgot about him. Yes, he's my favorite. Seth's my boy. Like, my OG vanilla Persona 5 run, he was like my go-to. I think ever since I got him, I had him in my party right till the end.
Yeah.
He was just so good. He had all the best abilities I had. It was great. Ryder's problem is, I hope if they do mental health, I hope they handle it better than the 4th dungeon's handling of it, which was poor in my opinion.
Are you talking about in this game? Because
I think he's talking about Futaba's.
I thought it was okay. It did go on for a little while, but I thought it was handled okay for the most part.
I think the dungeon handled it fine. I think the post dungeon didn't handle it very well because we've always said this that Futaba recovers very quickly. She's complete shut-in for almost all of her life, and then, like, after a week of hanging out with the Phantom Thieves, suddenly she's basically a social butterfly and willing to go outside and talk to people.
I don't know, not without a little bit of restraint, yeah.
Yeah, I know, but, like, it would take longer than a week. It's not that simple, and yet they kind of breezed over it. But I think the dungeon itself did it fine.
Yeah. And I barely scraped by that fight there. I'm surprised.
Jay says, if I ever pick a Persona game to be remastered, I want P3 because I love the theme and how the playthrough I've watched, I love it and want to experience that. Also, that was my question about the Persona thing. Right, yeah. Yes, Persona 3 I think is the most deserving of a remaster at this point. Or remake.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it's got the most going for it. I know Persona 2 fans will hate me for saying that, but...
well, that also deserves a remake, I would say.
Really, the first 3 really do deserve a remake. But,
yeah, even 1, because it's got some good things going for it in the story. Yes, not just a remaster.
Yeah, but 3 in particular, we've said it again. If you've watched any of our previous streams, we've said it a million times. We think a Persona 3 remake where it has both the P3P content and the regular content and the answer content all in one, fully remastered, would be great. Fully remade, proper graphics, and fixed all the problems. Like have Makoto Yuki's party be able to be controlled.
Yeah.
Have the social link system fixed, all that stuff. It's a really good chance. It's a really good possibilities that could be had there. And if they don't mess with the story too much as well, the story as well is really good.
Yeah.
If they add maybe a little more to it, that'd be good. Like in terms of a little more delving into what Tartarus is and everything, as Josh has said earlier.
Yeah.
That'd be good. But yeah, we've said it time and time again. Persona 3, remake it, Atlas.
Definitely.
Azathoth would be mine if you can count that, says Training Game.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah, it is an interesting choice. And not Adam Cadmon too.
Replicas of the same design.
I'm not big on Adam Cadmon.
Neither am I really. I actually prefer Azathoth as well.
Yeah,
but
Azathoth was more intimidating. Anyway, yes, we shouldn't really be discussing that too much. If you don't know who we're talking about, don't look it up if you don't want spoilers.
Yes.
You will be massively spoiled if you look up who those two are. What was the worst boss in the vanilla Persona 5?
I think it was still Okumura at that point.
Yeah.
He's not as bad there as he is in this game. It was just more boring than anything in the original.
Yeah, it's pretty standard.
It just was. Yeah, it was very unexciting.
That being said, the Wakaba Ishiki fight thing in the Fourth Palace.
Yeah, slight spoilers there.
Yeah, is really scripted, and I've never liked how scripted it was.
Yeah, that's probably one of my other least favorite ones too. YQ says Satan is cool. It just sucks he has no story in any games besides SMT 2. I suppose he doesn't. No.
No, he never gets anything. That's a shame.
Yeah. But then again, none of the other personas or demons do anyway, do they?
Instinct. So seeing Slime commit Shiho Suzui-side is funny. That's probably in poor taste, but it's very good. Nice wordplay.
It was funny.
Yeah. Slow clap to you, sir. Or madam. Or they. I'm not sure what the formal...
Whatever you identify as.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the formal of they is. What is the formal of they?
I think it is pretty
Commander?
much that, yeah.
Captain?
She wants to meet you there now?
And hello to Koro. Thank you for coming back.
Hello, Koro.
Just going back to Kyrie Light's comment there as well. We missed her. Yeah, didn't really miss much. We just did a little bit of investigating into the Third Palace, just finding out more about the drug trafficking, which is what we found out the mafia boss is doing.
What you're up to.
Instinct, even the airlock maze was a tougher boss. Yeah.
Yeah,
The airlock maze in the vanilla one, Josh got stuck on for a very long time.
I did.
didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah, then he was warning me about it. He's like, careful, this thing, I got so lost, and then I was like, I managed to find my way through, probably by total luck,
yeah.
very quickly, and he was just like, oh!
You're in your uniform?
I don't remember it being quite as confusing in Royal, but
Yeah.
that could just be a placebo effect. Because after that first playthrough I did, or first couple of playthroughs I did for the original Persona 5 video, I've actually not had too much trouble with the airlock puzzle.
I won't be to blame when you get caught by the cops.
Robin Battles says, Kasumi is best girl. Kasumi, yeah.
On the JL. Just get out of this building.
Yeah,
You should be on the right.
yeah, she's pretty good. I'm an on man.
Makoto will always be my favorite girl. But yeah,
I'm on.
Kasumi is my second favorite, most certainly.
For me, Persona 5 it's on. Persona 4 it's Naoto.
You sure?
Persona
good
3,
choice.
It's Mitsuru, I think, or Aigis.
Yeah, I'd say Aigis is
Yeah.
the one for me in 3. It would be Yukiko in 4. Naoto coming close, as well as Rise. And for 5, yeah, as I already said, it's Makoto and Kasumi, but Kasumi is second.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Robin Battles actually asks there on which Persona teammate is your favorite from each Persona game.
Well, that's our best girl. We talked about our best girls, but what about
yeah.
I suppose teammates are a different thing, aren't they?
Are we excluding the protagonists from the teammates list, I presume?
We just saw the Kanami Mishita Easter egg there from Persona 4 Dancing All Night as well. That's if you linger on the Rise poster long enough.
Yeah. Favorite party members, again on probably still for Persona 5. Very much enjoy on everything about her. 4, I think Aigis.
You said 4 for Aigis.
Sorry, 4, not 4 for Aigis. 3 for Aigis, sorry. 4, Kanji.
Yes, I would say Kanji is the best team member as
Kanji's
well
the
for
best
4.
4. He's got a great arc. I love it. If not Kanji, Naoto.
Yeah. Can I go buy these books or no, we can't yet. We can get some specific books here, like for darts and for the billiards as well. But we'll come back to that.
T-Night93 says, "Heyo, heyo,
Heyo.
You have a moment?
welcome back."
Are you a student? You shouldn't be out this late.
But yeah, for teammates for me for each game, for 5 I would probably. I don't know actually. I'd either say Makoto or Haru, but I guess more so for Makoto because Haru gets she gets kind of sidelined in the story later on.
Yeah, I think if we can include Haru, I think I would say Haru's up there if we can include through to Strikers.
Yes.
Like if we include Strikers in it, then Haru is very much up there. But for me, it's always going to be on.
Yeah. For 4, as I said, it's Kanji for me, and for 3, it's Aigis. For 2, I would say
For the blonde one.
either Yukino or Maya, but I'm more inclined to go towards Maya.
Real quick here, well, we were just meeting Chihaya for the first time. She is a fortune teller who can basically tell us little kind of futures, and most importantly, you can get a thing that lets you pay to boost your social link status with whoever you choose. If somebody's being really stingy about going up, you can pay to make it a bit better, and later on you can also make it so that you can find out what the correct answers to say during the confidence is.
Yeah, it's
She herself is a confidant as well. It's quite interesting.
it's very, very useful. Right, and here's Crossroads, and
We ain't old enough.
I'll go save it for a minute.
You sure this is the place?
Beer, whiskey, wine. Looks like nighttime is bar time.
Going in our uniforms?
Jay says, I won't spoil any of it, but I will say there's a fight I dread in New Game Plus every time. I love her, but terrifying every time. Yes.
Yes.
Josh had a hard time with that one.
Fine. I'll kill time somewhere nearby.
T993 says, it does take a long time between palaces.
It does,
Some
yes.
of them, yeah. This one is a really long one. I think we've been between palaces for 2 parts now, haven't we?
Yeah, something like that. And just real quick, we're now meeting the real best girl in the game. Not Oya, but Lala Escargo.
Oh, yeah.
Why can't Lala be a confidant?
Yeah, I don't know why she can't be.
Yeah, she's really interesting.
Yeah, she's very interesting character when she's around, but like we never get to really talk to her.
Yeah.
She reeks of booze.
Instinct says, gotta go. See you guys later.
Okie dokie.
care.
Thank you for coming by.
Thank you. Yeah.
Here you are. I respect that bravery, so I'll listen.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, going back
Feels
to
so bad for Oya.
yes, this woman's got issues. But yeah, going back to the other question about the best party members, I never actually talked about Eternal Punishment. For Eternal Punishment, I would probably say Ooh La La. And for one, I would say, well, I guess Maki's probably an easy answer because she's the only one that really gets any sort of development. So I'd go with her.
Do you know the Phantom Thieves?
T9. Sorry.
Sorry. Koro says Risei in 4, Kasumi in 5, and I don't know about 3 because I haven't played it yet. Solid options. You were really into Risei the first playthrough, but you kind of shifted to Yukiko, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Risei was my first pick. But yeah, I did go to Yukiko after watching you go through the game, and she was just heckin' adorable. So yeah, I decided to go with her instead. I like Risei, don't get me wrong, and she's probably, like I said, she's probably my second best, along with Naoto. But yeah, I like Yukiko just a little bit more.
I'd like to get some exclusive.
But yeah, solid options. And T993 asks, what's your favorite social link outside of party members for all the Persona games?
Seems both you and
If we're not including team members,
What do you say?
Ooh, this is a tough one.
yeah.
Who suffered from abuse?
Ooh.
Oh, what about that Mishima guy?
Can't be the members. The party members are the best ones.
Yeah, usually they are.
I like Kawakami.
Yeah,
Kawakami's got good
Kamakami's
art.
pretty good, yeah.
Not only that, but she's very useful.
Yeah.
But if we're just talking from a story perspective, her story is very interesting, very good.
Yeah, I'd probably
For
say
fun.
that, actually. I think I'd probably
Yeah.
say Kawakami is the best social link out in Persona 5 for
If
4.
not that, then Hifumi.
Oh, yes, Hifumi, definitely. I know a lot of people find her boring, but yeah, I actually quite like her. I like the little personality side she has when she gets really into her shogi.
Oh yeah, the slam down and everything that she does.
Yeah. For 4,
I think he's probably.
I guess Nanako, I would say.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. It's got to be Nanako. Dojima's an asshole, so...
Yeah,
not him.
that's sort of the drive of the story, though.
Yeah, but I can never get past it. He's just an asshole.
Yeah, he is an asshole.
We need to make a.
For 3, I would say Akinari, the dying boy.
Really? I never finished that one, but...
It was really, really good. If you do, yeah, definitely go check it out. Go finish it. It's really quite sad.
Yeah, I've seen, I think, most of it, and
Yeah.
I think I remember how it ends. I won't say it just in case it's wrong or spoilery or whatever, but I think of the ones I've actually finished, the one I'm not big on a lot of the non-party member ones in Persona 3, but I like the old couple.
Oh yeah, the old couple's pretty good.
The old couple's pretty interesting, and there's the... What's his name? He's like a jock dude.
Oh, I know the one you mean. I can't
Yeah.
remember his name. The one that you can either choose to go fencing with or, I think it was running.
Yeah, I think running was what I did.
Oh my god, I can't remember his name for the life of me. Somebody help us.
Yeah, but I will say the Persona 3 ones, non-party member ones, are often I really don't like them.
Hmm.
Because I don't like the student council dude who's an asshole. The Chiaki? No? Yes? No?
Chihiro.
Chihiro, I hate Chihiro with a passion. Chihiro can piss right off.
Before you get any further, I was just gonna say,
Oh,
yeah. For those who haven't played the original Persona 5, these two got a lot of controversy back in the day, mainly because they were not only stereotypical gay people, but they take Ryuji away later, and it's got some suggestive themes as to what they were doing with him afterwards, so they had to tone it down for Royal. I wouldn't say it's still great, but
No, Atlas is not the best with the LGBT stuff. They've never been good at it.
yeah, play Catherine Full Body if you want a clear
play
example.
Catherine Full Body and get the true ending, and you'll see exactly what we're talking about. My God, do they suck at LGBT stuff? LGBTQ plus.
Yeah, Kanji is probably like the only exception.
Yeah, I think he's probably the best.
And
one.
I guess Lala, but she's more of a drag queen than anything, which is sort of a different personality as opposed to, being a woman trapped in a man's body.
We're pretty much
Jay
out.
says, which team will clear a palace the best? C's investigation team or Phantom Thieves? I imagine the Phantom Thieves, it requires a lot of agility, and I don't think C's or investigation team have much agility.
They don't really have the level design for it either, I would say. The investigation team and C's.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're not really used to it, whereas the Phantom Thieves have always had to do it, so...
Yeah,
they're probably
indeed.
the best. Yeah. Are you doing the Fates game reviews in one video or 3? Says Rido.
I'm going to be doing it in one, I think, and just going to go back and forth.
Godspeed.
Yes, although I'm not... I think I'm going to be looking the least forward to Three Houses the most. Not because the game is bad, it's really, really good, but that's even longer than Fates, so...
And has even more potential storylines.
Yeah, indeed, so that's going to be fun. I can't socialize with Sojiro yet. Yeah, let's just go watch our DVDs. We spent enough time on him, and we'll hopefully get Chihaya soon.
Ryder says this was back when we had the poor representation that we were talking about. He says Ryder's oh god, my least favorite part of the game is coming out.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the worst. It's probably one of the worst parts of this game,
Yeah.
if not the worst. Johan Yarnstrom says, have you done a ranking of the mainline Persona games and high... Oh, hello, Johan. We did rank it before, didn't we?
Yeah, and
I can't remember when we did it.
I've even ranked all of them in my Persona Eternal Punishment video.
Go watch that one then.
Yeah, because I can't remember exactly which spot I put everything in.
Order. I feel like the order mine changes each time.
In terms of the main ones, the main Persona games anyway, it's for me, it's 5, 4, 3, 2 Innocent Sin, 2 Eternal Punishment, and 1.
Yeah, if we're just saying mainline, then I think mine's pretty much 5, 4, 3. And I haven't played 2 or 1, so I don't know.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Just
Yeah, this changed, didn't it? This conversation.
okay.
Royal, didn't
No, I don't think it. I think it's about the same.
It's a hit.
All we need now are the 2 other keywords. What he thinks of as his palace?
Robin Battles says, "What are the most annoying social links to start?" Sojiro.
Yoshida.
No, Yoshida's dead easy.
Well, I don't like having to go and do the bloody...
Oh, I suppose there are a lot of. I suppose there are
This is the
prerequisites.
start. Yeah, this is to start the confidant / social link.
If we can figure out what
I don't know. I would still say Sojiro's probably one of the worst, the most annoying to level up.
Well, this I
Well,
don't know.
to start anyway.
Yeah, this is what I'm confused about. Is the question the most annoying to begin the confidant or most annoying to level up? because there's, I think, two different things. I think to start, the most annoying one to start is either Yoshida or Iwai.
Oh yeah, Y's right up
Iwai's
there too.
really annoying for both. I think he's my pick for both. Both options for the question.
So, he thinks
And Raido's just cleared up the jock dude's name in Persona 3. It's Kazushi. Or Kazushi, sorry. However you pronounce it. Thank you.
What location would come?
There's that game. I'm still scarred.
Regarding Catherine Full Body.
Yeah.
And Raido says, the old couple just still annoys me because it's just so annoying.
His cognition wouldn't be distorted in that case.
They're quite friendly, I thought.
Yeah, I quite like him. The only thing that kind of bugs me about it, it doesn't really go anywhere.
Somewhat.
Nothing really changes with them that much, except that they just kind of learn how much people cared for their son.
Yeah.
Other than that.
this palace is a
Koro says y'all really hate the true ending to Catherine.
We do. It's awful.
The full body one, yes. It is truly the worst ending I think we've ever seen in a video game.
Well, it's certainly up there as one of the worst.
It's bad. It's awful. The levels, the additional levels are amazing. We just hate what comes after.
Yeah, it was such awesome build up that those levels made, and yeah, that just to have that be the payoff was just an insult.
I have a hit.
Digital Devil Saga has a really good character who is a lesbian. That was a game back in the PS2 era, so I don't know how Atlas has dropped the ball, says Raido.
Oh, right.
I didn't know that. That's interesting. That's pretty forward thinking of them.
I did start.
What happened?
I did start Digital Devil Saga, and I started recording it, but I need to get back to it.
It turns out he really.
I'll let you know, Jude, if I find out who this lesbian character is.
Yeah, I haven't watched you play any of that, I think, so you have to let me know.
Yeah.
T93 says, I didn't think Catherine Full Body True Ending was bad, but I did like the said character. I'm sorry, I can't quite understand the last bit there, but it's bad. It's just bad. No matter what way you look at it. Aliens, really? I don't know why Aliens was too far for Catherine, but it was. And then also Atlas's treatment of transgender themes in general was just awful.
I think we just ruined the entire experience for Catherine, but then again, it's an awful ending anyway, so maybe we're doing people a favor.
Yeah, we can't keep beating around the bush. It's just awful.
Yeah.
And yeah, just awful. I can't think of anything other to say that it's just awful. It's awful. Don't play it.
We'll go more into. I think we'll go more into that when we eventually do talk about Catherine Full Body.
And stealing his treasure as soon as possible.
I think if we ever streamed it or whatever, I think that entire section of the stream would just be
yeah. Yeah, that'll just take up like the whole part, like even after the credits. It'll just still be going. It'll just still be going. Okay, so last time we had the investigation team in Madarame's palace, so now it is time for C's. So let's get everyone in their Gekko-Con outfits and Morgana in his Aegis clothes. Okay, I think we're all good. There we go. Oh my god. I can't actually remember what C stands for.
What? You forgot what C stands for. Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad.
Yeah, my brain just went for a minute. I couldn't remember.
Fun fact: the anime actually gets that wrong in one of the close-up shots of the Evoker. I've been 3D modeling an Evoker because somebody's commissioned me to 3D print one, and I have reference material. And in one of the reference materials, I found they spelt or they got the name of C's wrong. Yeah,
it's like what was it? Special extracurricular.
Yeah, I've got it up here. They for some reason put special extracurricular execute sector.
Yeah.
The hell's an execute sector? And how'd you get that wrong?
Yeah.
It's been written down several times. The Kyrie Light says it was so freaky. I think on the Catherine full body true ending. Yeah,
It was. Absolutely.
Again, I can only sum it up as ah. I think that's the only way I could do it. It's just ah. It's truly awful.
Yeah. I think that sums it up greatly.
Joker.
Oh, Ryder says, I meant the couple that takes away Ryuji. It's just annoying that older Atlas games did representation better, and it's just sad that the representation in this game is just so terrible. Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Apple Pie? I don't think have we had you yet? Apple Pie? I don't think we ever
No,
seen
he's been around since like the first couple parts.
Oh, well, sorry, I forgot. Sorry, Apple Pie. Anyway, hello. Says, if Persona 6 is LGBTQ plus romance options, do you want their sexuality/gender expression to be an integral part of their character, or would you rather it be more ancillary/supplementary aspect? It would be nice to have it be like a main thing, I think, or at least an option that yields some results. Don't just brush it aside.
Yes.
Go the whole way with it. So, like, instead of, let's say a female protagonist and a female confidant or social link or whatever you want to call it, and you get it to rank 10 and you can romance them. Allow them to go on dates. Allow them to do those moments, where it does that fade to black and whatnot. Basically treat it like it's any normal thing. That's what I want it to be, basically.
Yeah.
And I think it would be interesting to have it integral to the character, like it's not even an option to be in a straight heterosexual relationship or whatever. That could be interesting. I feel like the community would have a field day, but screw them if they have a problem with it.
So far, the only potential homosexual couple in Persona has been Tatsuya and June. You're given an option near the end of the game to say that you're interested in him. Like, it sort of comes off as a bit of a joke at first, but after a while, and if you interact with him long enough during battles, like if you do team up contacts with the demons, and you'll see that their relationship bloom a bit.
So, Raido says the character in Digital Devil Saga is the pink-haired girl who's in your party at the start.
I know the one. She's a lesbian? I didn't know that.
Oh, right. Well, that's good. At least to add representation in the PS2 days. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
What happened, Atlas? What happened?
And talking about Catherine earlier, we have someone named Golden Playhouse saying yo.
Yeah. Yo.
Proving our
Yo.
justice is going to be easy.
No, save that for Kaneshiro.
Piggytron. Yo.
Yeah. And Robin Battle says, if Zenkichi had a second awakening persona, what do you think it would be?
Well, so we had Valjean. So are we sticking with was it Les Mis?
Yeah.
What would that be? I can't remember the names of any Les Mis characters besides Jean
Valjean, yeah. Oh god, I don't remember either.
I don't know. It's kind of a.
Well, let's not worry about the name.
Yeah.
Let's not worry about the name. Let's think about the design.
Well, so what he had, it was like chains and stuff, and like
it was like a double chip
cylinder head, didn't he?
Yeah, something like that. It was like a double double whip chain.
Yeah. I guess just basically make it Simon Belmont. I don't know.
Yeah.
Have a vampire killer,
Yeah,
something
just
like
upgrade to full-on maces or something. It could work. I don't know.
T-93 says, I may not have got the true ending. I may have got close, but got the normal good ending. You would know if you got the true ending.
Yeah.
It's just batshit insane. It's makes no sense, and it just doesn't fit in Catherine. I don't know. Again, not sure why. Why that was the step too far for me, but it was.
Yeah. I mean, if we spoiled it already, I suppose it doesn't really hurt. But yeah, you know,
Yeah.
the idea of angels being there. Okay, it was a little bit silly.
That was fine. Yeah,
That-
and it fit within the game.
You know,
basically.
yeah, because if we're gonna
There's a lot of-
have like succubuses and demons or whatever, it only makes sense that
Yeah.
angels would be there
There's a
too.
lot of religious themes already, so that was fine. It was when they were like, all these angels are actually aliens, and then Vincent is just like, I'm gonna become a manager in space. For Rin, a piano playing angel. That's not an angel. She's an alien, and nobody treats her as a she, even though she identified the whole game as a she. Everybody starts saying he and stuff. Oh,
yeah.
God, it was just that infuriated me.
He would have been.
Was it the other way? Is it the other way around? They identified as he.
The only reason you have time to.
I thought it was she kept saying she,
I
and
can't
they
remember.
kept saying he, or something. I can't remember. Whatever.
I'm pretty
sorry
sure
if
it
I'm
was the
getting
other
that
way
wrong.
around.
If it's the other way around, it's still annoying. Either way, it's annoying and wrong.
Yeah.
All I remember is that they didn't.
Dad have been happy with.
They refused to kind of acknowledge the correct pronouns and everything. It was really annoying.
Yeah. And here's Sae just blowing up right out of nowhere.
Oh yeah,
You grew up and acknowledged our
comes out of nowhere.
You're used
I really like Psy, but my goodness, this is just
life.
Yeah.
right there. That was just like the bitch.
Sorry, that was uncalled for.
I'm just glad that she makes up for it.
Yeah, she really makes up for it.
We're out from tomorrow on.
So Cora says, so thanks for letting me dodge the bullet when it comes to Catherine.
Play the game still, just
Play the
avoid that
game.
ending.
Yeah, just avoid the true ending in full body.
Or at the very least, just get to the new stages and stop right there.
Yeah. It's worth playing just to see it, but know that it is totally not in keeping with Catherine, and pretty much every other ending is better.
Yeah.
I really, really, really want the bad ending, like the really, really bad ending, where Travis.
Travis.
I keep doing that.
Yeah, we've been playing a bit of we've been No More Heroes lately. Is that what you're thinking of?
Yeah, Vincent with Vincent and kind of going with the demons and stuff. That was really cool. I really like that ending. I'm not gonna go too into spoil. We've already spoiled enough. I won't spoil that ending as well. But really, really cool. The other endings just have so much more going for it. Also, really creative bosses.
Yeah.
Like our favorite, I think, is the baby.
Yeah.
There's a, and for people who have not played Captain, this is going to sound weird, but the demonic baby, the giant demonic baby that chases after you is our favorite.
It is the most terrifying thing in the entire game.
The daddy thing is just like, ugh.
And it was like a good number of years before Resident Evil 8 did it.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, when Resident Evil 8 happened, Josh was playing it. The moment we saw that, we were just like, no!
Yeah, it just has suffering
Not
from
again!
suffering from PTSD.
Contact the real Kaneshiro.
Apple Pie says, missed you guys. I've been very busy with the first few weeks of university. Oh,
wow.
Good luck with university. It's
Yeah, good
tough
luck.
time. Thank you for missing us.
So you're here to check
Hope university's going well so far.
student council president, but when it comes to what we do, you're useless.
On to Kamiki.
Yeah, I get. Yeah. Meanwhile, like 2 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always felt like An kind of came out of place with how kind of rude she was here.
Or do you want to eavesdrop since you're so good at it?
Like, I don't know why she gets so aggressive here.
So you wish to get in contact with Kaneshiro. That is what you were just discussing, weren't you? It seemed you just needed to find out where he is.
Robin Battle says all the second awakenings of P5 are the trickster gods.
I wonder
Answer her honestly.
what other trickster gods are there that Zenkichi could have, I guess.
I suppose.
I don't know. I can't think of many trickster gods. Loki's the only one that comes to mind. That one's been done.
I'm not.
Yeah, but we've had Loki.
Fine. I'll help you meet Kaneshiro.
Kyrie Light says make sure you're sitting down when you get the true ending in Catherine Full Body. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's like there's like a stunned silence you get after you watch it. It's truly mesmerizing.
That's one of the few times I was just sitting down, not playing anything, and watching Jude play it, and just seeing what happens.
Yeah, just seeing the light go from my face. Just the smile slowly sink away.
And then it just becomes confusion, and then anger.
You go through all the stages of grief.
Yep.
Makoto needs you, Ma. Just stay on the phone and listen. Make sure you record the call as well.
Huh? Who is it?
T993 says, is the true ending meant to be a joke one like the Silent Hill UFO endings? It doesn't treat it like a joke. I hope it was a joke.
It most likely wasn't.
No. Yeah.
I didn't know Silent Hill had UFO endings, though. I never actually finished the original Silent Hill. That's interesting. I should probably go through that at some point.
Never played Silent Hill.
He's blackmailing this.
It's slightly more serious Resident Evil, but, you know, part of why I play Resident Evil is because of the goofy cheesiness, but, yeah. But
I always like Makoto here, where she kind of takes matters into her own hands. I don't know why she never really ever does it again.
It's a bit reckless.
It's reckless, but it shows her determination, and we never really get to see it quite so much as we do here after this. One of the few F-bombs in the game as well.
Yeah.
That right there is why it became an 18 for some reason, I'm sure.
I think it was... Oh, it's a 16, apparently.
Did it get changed? I thought it was an 18.
No, it wasn't before. It's probably is mature in America. But in here, it's a 16. In good old Europe.
Explosion, it was super effective at her little blow up there, yeah.
Yeah.
It comes out of nowhere. Every time.
Where are we going?
We gotta go after them.
T993 says the baby was freaky as hell.
Oh, yes. Well, both in Catherine and Resident Evil 8.
Well, yeah. The first appearance of the baby, I think, is more terrifying than the second.
Yes, definitely.
I think the second wasn't quite as bad, but yeah, the first was truly awful. What are your thoughts on Castlevania games? Says Janai Dung.
Well, if you follow my channel from like the really, really early days, like from the very beginning, I actually covered some of the Castlevania games.
Are you inviting people to go and look at your earlier content?
No, please don't. But yeah, I really like Castlevania, and I want to get the Advanced Collection, but I just probably don't have the money for it yet. And there's F-bomb number 2.
Yep. For me, Castlevania, I really like the world. I like the designs and everything, but I always struggle to get into the games themselves.
Holy
like I love the music, I love the characters, I love the designs, but for some reason, I never get too into the games. I don't think I've ever finished a Castlevania except for the first one, the NES.
Really?
Yeah, that with save states, but yeah.
What?
So I don't know what it is. I really like it. At some point, I would really like to make a vampire killer prop. But I haven't done so yet. But yeah.
But yeah, I do quite like the Castlevania games a lot. I don't really play them as much as I used to, and I really should. But yeah, I'm quite big into the whole like gothic scenery and just the idea of just going around slaying famous monsters from
exactly. I really like the concept. I like the design. I like everything about it except for playing it for some reason. When I'm playing it, I'm enjoying it, but I can never really get myself to play it. It's always just like I could play it, but
maybe some drugs too.
That's it. Yeah, I've completed a fair number of Castlevania games already. Luckily,
I wish they would make another one.
Yes. We do have one. We do have one for the Apple Arcade, but that's not quite what we had in mind.
Yeah. No, I don't know about just side-scrolling ones. Like I liked what Lords of Shadow did. I think it didn't do it quite as kind of thoroughly as it could have, but I think it was a really good start.
It'll be
and I think they could return to that, and they haven't.
Yeah.
Get out of my sight. I'm about to have some fun.
Obviously, Konami being Konami as well.
Yeah.
Really great nowadays.
Yeah, the reputation is not quite what it used to be. And Anko says it's fine if a Mafia guy drops an F-bomb. Yeah, we don't have a problem with it. They use the F-bombs pretty sparingly in
Yeah,
Persona
it's usually
5.
for a decent impact.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Strikers is probably its best use of it.
Yeah.
For real.
I was stupid.
And Raido says another ending that annoyed me was the MGS5 ending, mainly because it's just, oh yeah, there were 2 big bosses.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, spoilers of the Phantom Pain, but yeah, trust us, you're not really missing much.
Yeah, it's not worth playing the whole game for just that.
For sis.
Trust me, I did.
Sis?
Yeah, if you want Josh's full thoughts on that, he did a review of it.
I have done a review of it, yeah.
And Josh's full thoughts on that ending are in that video.
So all I am is a burden to her.
And that's why you were so
T993 says, only baby that was meant to be freaky but wasn't was the one in Dragon Ball GT.
You know,
We're not Dragon Ball people, I'm afraid.
Nah.
I never could get into it. Not sure why. It seems like it should be up my alley, but I don't. It's just meh.
I have to.
There's so many as well. You don't know where to start.
Yeah.
It's sort of like One Piece. Again, One Piece I feel like I would be really interested in, but there's so many. Like, it's been going for so long.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a say.
is it worth starting from the beginning? If I did, it would take forever to catch up. It's just, ugh.
Yeah, it's the same with, like, the different variations of Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and, what's the other one?
Ben 10's all over the place now as well.
yeah,
There's like a million Ben 10's.
Naruto as well.
Naruto, yeah.
I was closest to Shiho.
It's just, it's ridiculous.
Besides,
Give me Death Note where it's one season and it wraps it all up in one and never can have another season again. That's what I want. Psychopaths is another one that does a similar thing, and then they tried to do a second season and it just didn't work.
we won't let anyone.
The first season of Psychopaths I love, but season 2 is just like, eh.
I'll do something.
Yeah.
About Sunny. So can we please just drop the case with Kaneshiro?
no can do.
T993 says the best Castlevania games I like are the Metroidvania ones. Closest new one now is Bloodstained. Yeah. Symphony of the Night always a really good option. I really like Symphony of the Night. Again,
Yeah,
I play it. I'm enjoying it. I can never get myself to play it though.
That's part of why I also really want to get the Advanced Collection on Switch that just came out, because I am really into my Metroidvanias, if my Metroid videos are anything to show for it.
Cat?
And yeah, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night was also a good way to get your taste buds wet.
Kaneshiro's targets. That means we've become customers of Kaneshiro's bank.
But the only other Metroidvania I've actually played aside from Symphony of the Night was Portrait of Ruin. And I really should get back into them.
She in particular is a special customer. Let's take her with us. She is responsible for our current situation.
Koro asks, what are your thoughts on the Xenoblade Chronicles series? I love this. I think 1 is probably the best. Jude doesn't play Xenoblade Chronicles, but he's like dabbled into it from watching me.
Ricky's the best.
Yes, Hero Pun Ricky, best character.
Yeah, that's all I took from it. Xenoblade 1, I absolutely adore Ricky. Ricky, the hero pawn, is amazing.
But yes,
and it was a crime that he wasn't in that expansion.
oh yeah, for the definitive edition,
For
yeah.
the definitive edition. But 2, I couldn't stand any of the characters.
Be quiet.
Yeah, so
Shadows are going to
Xenoblade 1 had the best story, best characters, and
That's Morgana.
second to best gameplay, I thought. Xenoblade Chronicles X, boring story, is probably the worst of the stories, but it had one of the better gameplays, I thought, from what I remember. I haven't played it since it first came out, granted, but yeah, I remember really enjoying Xenoblade Chronicles X's gameplay as more so than the first one. But although Definitive Edition did fix a lot of the issues I had with the original Xenoblade Chronicles, 2 is kind of it had a better story than X, but still not as good as the first. And likewise, it also had good gameplay, but it takes forever to figure out how it all works. And overall, I don't think it's quite as good as the first one or X.
Yeah, watching you play Xenoblade 1 and Xenoblade 2, with 1 I eventually got a grasp on what was going on in terms of both story and gameplay. Like, I could understand what you were doing. 2, I never got a handle on it. It just, I can't follow it, like, in any way, shape, or form. It just makes no sense.
Yeah.
Override.
And also, poor Melia.
I think I kind of get the logic behind it.
Although, shame on, oh god, Jenna Coleman for half-assing it in the expansion.
Somewhere in this world, too?
Birdman says, hello, I re-existed.
Hello.
Birdman. Congrats on re-existing.
If we steal his treasure. If it all goes well, that is.
Johan says, well, MGS5 was originally supposed to have a longer ending, but then Konami wanted to release it faster, so yeah.
Yes, there was supposed to be a third chapter.
Yeah, that whole Kojima Konami spat is just it benefited nobody.
Yeah.
Your father?
I don't think we would have missed much, but it would have concluded things a little bit better than what we had.
If I've become a customer.
Robin Battles, following up on our little chat about anime there, says, I love One Piece. There's almost 1,000 episodes, but you can skip the filler. Well, how do you know what the filler is the problem. If you're going straight into it, how do you know?
Yeah, exactly.
I have actually played One Piece Pirate Warriors.
Yeah, was it the third one?
Yeah, whatever one's on the Switch. Not the latest one, but the one before it. I have played that, and I was really, or at least I'm part of the way through it, and I like the character designs and stuff. I think it's a really interesting concept. I just never got into it. No idea why. The character designs are cool and interesting, and they seem like a decent bunch of people. So I'm not sure why I haven't got into it. I only have started playing that just because I really like Warriors games. And speaking of Castlevania, I really want Castlevania Warriors. I would play the hell out of that.
Yes.
And I think there's a lot of possibility with it. You can have Sypha, you can have Trevor, Simon, Gabriel, Richter. You could play as Dracula even. You could play as all the monsters as well, Frankenstein, or Frankenstein's monster, I should say. The Grim Reaper. Imagine playing as the Grim Reaper.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
Stuff like that, and they're just passing up an opportunity. They need to get in contact with what was it? Koei Tecmo?
Yeah.
Yeah, Koei Tecmo to get Castlevania Warriors done.
Let's go.
Absolutely.
Shall we go?
Finally, we're in the palace.
Well, we're not gonna be fully
Not
exploring
properly,
just
but
yet.
Look at it. It's an actual palace.
Yeah. 2 parts later. Or was it 3?
I had a feeling this would happen.
I think it was 2.
Come at us.
No, wait! She's one of Kaneshiro's customers.
I'd like to speak with the bank president.
If you T993 says if you wanted to start Dragon Ball, it's best to watch Dragon Ball Kai. It's a supercut of Z that's best for newcomers. Oh, thank you.
Oh, well, at least they made one for newcomers. That's nice.
Yeah, that's great. And Ryado says Nintendo Direct next year, the Three Houses movie with Tom Holland as Claude and Zac Efron as Dimitri, as well as The Rock as Sedith and Adam Sandler as Caspar.
Those were some really weird casting choices.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody across the internet's seen it already, but for those who haven't, yeah, the casting for the Mario Brothers movie coming out is bizarre, to say the least.
Yeah, we got Chris Pratt as Mario, which is weird and wrong. And he always plays Chris Pratt, so it just doesn't feel like it would fit. Anya Taylor-Joy is Peach. That's one of the ones I actually agree with. That she's good at everything. So, she's I think could do Peach fine. Who's Bowser? Jack Black. Jack Black was Bowser. Again, really weird. I like Jack Black. He's a really cool guy. I don't know that he can play Bowser. Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong. That was weird.
I don't know. I can somewhat buy that because Donkey
Kong shouldn't be speaking.
Well, Well, that and Donkey Kong's generally quite dim anyway, and Seth Rogen plays a number of dim characters. I don't know. I think that could work.
Yeah, I suppose, but it's just weird. Charlie Day is Luigi. I've not really seen Charlie Day in anything, so I can't comment on that one.
Oh, Keegan Michael Key as Toad was the one that was for me was like what?
It's just so weird.
That means one day is... It's 300,000 yen.
Birdman says, "Hey guys, were there any technical issues? Not so far.
No, sir.
Fingers crossed. Stays that way. So far, it's been fine."
Yeah. It's been a good day. Jay says, the DLC fights with Persona 3 and 4 protagonists were so satisfying once I finally beat them. Yep, it was a lot of fun.
Surprisingly tough.
Yeah. Not so much when you get to like level 99 or whatever, later in the game if you're doing like the third semester especially. But yeah, they were still a lot of fun.
What wonderful goods have come falling into my lap.
Don't be ridiculous!
Never understood the weird little mustache he has on a shadow version.
Yeah.
It looks kind of weird.
I can't tell if it's like it's like sort of a mix between the Hitler mustache and the pencil stash.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I just don't get what they were going for with it.
You truly are despicable. You better be ready, Kaneshiro. We're gonna snatch your treasure from you.
Koro says, have you guys watched the Castlevania anime on Netflix? We're about halfway through the second season. We still need to finish it, but
it was season 3 we were on.
Oh yeah, season 3. Sorry,
Yeah.
yes.
We watched season 1. That was great. Season 2 was great.
It was pretty boring for like a lot of it, but oh my god, that finale or the last
was great, yeah.
but the last few episodes in general was this. Oh my god, that was awesome.
Yeah, third one has been absolute slog.
Yeah.
That one is so boring. There's just nothing happening. And there's a season 4 now as well. We haven't even started that.
Yeah.
But we liked it enough. It's really well drawn, and I'm glad they went as gory as they did. I think that fits.
Yeah, definitely.
With it as like really well. What was it in season 1? I think where he whipped the guy's eye out or something.
Yeah, and
that was really cool and really brutal, and just really set the tone well, I thought.
Well, that whole massacre, come Dracula's Rage, was pretty hectic altogether.
Makoto's Awakening was cool, says Johan Yorsha. Well, we're about to get there.
Yeah, and I was just gonna say, already we're at possibly the most annoying enemies in this palace. One, and because as you saw there, they have an attack called Rampage that can hit you between 1 to 3 times, and it is devastating. It's very difficult to get by them, but normally I would find the best way to deal with them is to use Ryuji's headbutt skill, because that makes them forget. And yep, you can see how deadly the Rampage attack is there.
Yeah, it's always brutal.
But yeah, Ryuji's headbutt skill makes them forget their moves. So
the only way to do it, really.
Yeah, it's the best way to get around them. But luckily, One doesn't appear very often for like maybe the first third of the palace, so we won't be dealing with them too often.
Kari Light says, I think Jack Black would do well with Bowser.
Yeah, I see some people do think so, but I'm not sure personally.
Yeah, I'm not so sure. I really like Jack Black. He's a great guy, and seems like he could maybe do it, but like with Donkey Kong, I don't get why he's talking. He shouldn't be talking. Bowser and Donkey Kong don't talk. Bowser gets technically he does speak words like in dialogue boxes, but it's all we ever hear is rah, 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 rah.
Indeed.
Hearing him speak English would be really weird. I think.
I mean, we've heard him speak English in Sunshine and whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah. It depends how he does it. I think Jack Black is also going to be Claptrap in the Borderlands movie. That I think was perfect casting. I think he could play that annoying little bucket of bolts really well. I think that would be perfect. I'm not sure about him as Bowser. Ryder says, honestly, I've never laughed so hard at a Nintendo Direct. Yeah.
Yeah.
In our house, it was just basically, what? What? What?
Indeed.
It was, yeah. It was bad.
It was just confusing more than anything. But it was funny.
Jay says, if you have a persona, which way would you call it fourth? Like in P5 or P3 or P4? And what skills do you think...
Boy, everybody misses.
I think I would probably like... I think the coolest looking is either the P3 one or the P5 one. I think P3. I like the P3. I would actually... come to think of it, actually, P5, because P3, it's possible that you can have your evoker knocked out of your hands or something, and then you can't summon your persona, and you'll be stuck.
Possibly, yeah.
Whereas in 5, it's a part of you, and you can't go anywhere. So I think 5. I think I would want to call it fourth with Persona 5 style. Plus, then you get a cool Phantom Thief outfit.
Yeah.
What skills would you think would be good at? I don't know, annoy them to death? I don't know. Is there an annoy spell? Annoy skill?
I think there's actually something like that in 2, I want to say.
Yeah, if there's an annoy them to death, or talk them to death skill, I can do that.
I mean, you sort of do that in Persona 2, you just talk them to death.
T993 says, I feel Donkey Kong would sound like Wreck-It Ralph. Yeah, John C. Reilly actually could have probably done Donkey Kong.
Maybe.
If we have to have it speaking Donkey Kong, I think that would probably be better. I don't know. Birdman says, you like gore? Yeah.
Well, yeah, who doesn't?
Who doesn't?
Make sure you don't get separated from
If it's the good kind, like in Castle, I don't want to see real world gore. If it's
Yeah,
in a movie,
well, yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah, it's over the
Guy
top
getting
and
his eye
funny.
whipped out. See that in real life? I'd be horrified.
Yeah. Just watch the movie Dead Alive or Brain Dead in some countries. And yeah, if you want over-the-top gore at its finest.
Or any Quentin Tarantino.
Well, no, just that doesn't compare to Dead Alive.
I do thank you for
I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
wonderful good.
You should. It's amazing. It's one of Peter. It's one of Peter.
Our awakening here.
Yeah, but yeah, it's one of Peter Jackson's first films. Dead Alive. Interestingly,
It's tough as it is.
it's set in New Zealand, unsurprisingly.
Clients who are more
Chorus says, how many live-action video game movies are coming out? Borderlands
in that other world.
is one. That's live action. Mario is not live action.
Yeah.
That's animated.
Yeah, we've already had our taste of live-action Mario.
Yeah, we don't need that.
Your sister.
Can't think of anything other than Borderlands.
I'll make sure to make her.
I've often thought League of Legends could have one. And now they've announced that there's an animated TV show.
She could have been successful.
I can't think of anything else. Borderlands is the only one that comes to mind.
So dumb.
Oh, Sonic Movie 2, that's the Ryder points out there.
Yeah. We recently had Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, I completely forgot it even came out until that was just mentioned.
Birdman says Makoto Awakening is my third fave. What are your other two? I'm interested to hear. It's one of my top ones, I'd say. It's very good. Like the stepping, as she steps, and they're like all her steps set on fire is really cool. You can literally just poke him and he fall over. Look at this guy.
Yeah.
on. Shut your damn mouth, you money-grubbing asshole!
Didn't they change that in the anime?
Yeah,
She
they
didn't say
did.
money grubbing asshole, which is
Yeah.
like the best Makoto line.
Yeah, they dumbed it down a bit in the anime.
Let us proceed with our contract at once. I am thou. Thou art I. You have finally found your own justice.
I think part of the reason hers is so good is the struggle. And that.
Definitely.
She's one of the ones who struggles the most to get the mask off and everything.
What the hell?
it's a lot more powerful than the other ones. Like not just from an emotional standpoint, but from a physical standpoint too. Just
Well, yeah, that's
seeing her
what I mean.
become stronger.
Well, it just seems it's the most painful looking, I think. She seems to struggle the most with it. So
I can feel it. Myself. Me. Got it!
amazing. She said gun it with just opening her mouth once.
What is that? I've never seen anything like it.
You better earn your keep, or else I'll kill you!
I never noticed that the guards, like, sort of look like flies.
Oh yeah.
This seems like such an obvious detail, but I've only just noticed it.
Oh no, more of them.
Yay. But I think, yeah, our health should be filled.
Ryder says, see Nintendo, it just elbows Knuckles is good casting. I don't really know
suppose.
enough about Knuckles.
I don't really know. Idris Elba has kind of a thick accent, though, and I think it might be kind of weird.
Knuckles is an echidna, which is Australian, so is Idris Elba going to do an Australian accent? I don't think he can do an Australian accent, can he?
Not that I know of.
Birdman has said Yusuke is his second favorite Awakening, and Joker is his first. Joker is probably my favorite.
Yeah, definitely.
I think Makoto is second. And then probably Yusuke.
I would say...
Oh no, Haru. I really like Haru.
Yeah, I was going to say. I would say Makoto first, then Haru, personally. And then Yusuke, and then On.
Jay says, best girl, to be honest, Queen and Joker. Oh, Josh would agree with you.
Yep, I am a very big Makoto fan. Alright, Panther survive. Damn it. And Queen died. Jesus.
Damn.
And I do have a Recarm skill card from when we socialized with Yusuke, but I didn't put it on Arsene.
You fool.
Yes, so they're gonna miss out on XP for a bit.
Koro says, I never noticed that the persona voices are the same as the character voices until this awakening. Yes, that's how it is in every game.
Yeah.
It's or at least from 3 to 5.
Yeah.
3 as well? No,
Yeah, 3. Yeah, it was 3 as well.
Do they speak?
We
We don't
Orpheus.
see them awaken, so...
Orpheus does,
How are we getting out?
I think.
Oh,
Anyway.
right. Anyway, yeah, they have done at least for 4 and 5, possibly 3 as well.
Do you want to get smacked?
The Queen has fallen, God save the Queen, says 2993.
Huh.
Okay, we have a path.
I don't think any of us expected that.
Get in.
It's not as cool.
Yeah. Why aren't you a bike, Morgana?
Against me no matter what. Very well. I'll wait for you all. There's no
He's the lamest looking Shadow version, too.
Yes.
He's just like his normal self in a suit and purple.
Kaneshiro in general is just probably one of the weakest
Yeah.
enemies in the game, or one of the weakest antagonists.
Birdman says only the protagonist in 3 and 4. Yeah, there you go. Has the voice of the... it's the same voice as the character who has the awakening.
Yeah.
Hardcore ass whooping.
I am so not pissing her off. Feel like she'll rip off my arm.
You already did on. You were being a real butt to her earlier.
Oh, stop it.
This is the most exhausted I have ever gotten these past few years. But
I say that every time I wake up.
I never thought I'd become part of the theme.
Robin Battle says I love Sophia's awakening, not the beginning of the game. Not at the beginning of the game, but later on.
You mentioned her earlier.
Yeah, that was pretty good. It kind of needs the build-up of it all beforehand. Well, I don't
Yeah.
know if we can really talk about it too much, because it's such a new game still.
A normal investigation.
But yeah, it's a pretty good one.
for a world like that.
Yeah, I'd say so too.
Then again,
Same with Zenkichi's. Zenkichi's was great.
well,
Yeah.
I can't be like my sister. I had a feeling
That would take a lot of side cards if Morgana was a bike, but it would still look cooler.
my sister who works so hard, but There are times I feel sorry for
I've only just noticed that our stream is actually in 360p to start with. Man, YouTube has been really slow at making the HD versions lately.
You're not as reserved
Yeah.
as you make yourself seem.
I had that problem with my Awakening video, too,
where
that
the adults told me to.
came out recently.
Won't she be?
T93 says, isn't purple meant to mean evil in Japanese? I don't know.
No idea.
Someone like that.
It'd be interesting if it was.
Yeah.
Still wouldn't help him look any better, but it'd be interesting at least.
Way too much testosterone anyway, so I feel much better.
It's from Kaneshiro. He's reminding us of our debt. So the Kaneshiro over here...
It's just a shame, because, like, even though Kaneshiro is, he's a pretty powerful figure, he still comes across as just kind of a boring villain.
Yeah, he's very generic.
Yeah, but we don't really get to see him much as part of the problem, but before we actually step into the palace.
System too.
But
Yeah, I suppose cause we never really get to see him outside of the palace. Well, not very much anyway, just because
I'll make him regret.
he does all his business over the phone.
yeah.
Let's begin our operation tomorrow.
First, we need to secure a route to the treasure, like always.
You guys are finally starting to
Like always, you've done it twice.
I'll be waiting for the call to meet up.
Soft reminder that someone beat this in 14.5 hours. Look, we're not that guy, okay?
We're not
I'm
gonna
still
see-
shocked, says Birdman. Yeah, I don't get how anybody could do that.
Yeah, it's crazy. We're not gonna skip all the cutscenes, so because we need something to break up the battles and such.
Jay says, I'm surprised that Joker has like a machete-like weapon. I thought that would have a sword, but a thief weapon would be quicker, at least for Arsene. But it's actually a dagger.
Yeah, Morgana's the one with the machete.
Yeah, no, his is a scimitar.
Oh yeah, sorry, yes, you're right.
Yeah, Joker's canonical weapon is a dagger, which I have made. And you can print if you have a 3D printer, or if you just have somebody 3D print it. I actually have a 3D model available of Joker's dagger, his canonical dagger. The one that you can get that I have put up is slightly outdated. I've actually made a new version since Strikers came out because I could see more details. And I have a more accurate version coming at some point. I'll probably say when it is available on a later stream. But very soon I will have, I think, possibly kits available or finished pieces of Joker's canonical dagger. Super accurate. I'd call it like 99% accurate.
Yeah.
It's a dagger, not a machete, is the thing.
That should do it for now.
I don't know how even after all this mopping and such, Sojiro still won't go up, or he won't be ready.
Never.
It's getting
Chorus.
annoying.
Chorus says, I never liked Makoto's outfit in the metaverse, never liked the apocalyptic vibe.
What?
What? I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's cool.
I think it could do with a little more armor. Like, it's got very little in the way of protection, but other than that. So does all of theirs, really. But at least with, like, so... Joker's, there's no armor, so it's nothing to worry about. On's, there's no armor, so it doesn't really register. Makoto's is like the shoulders and stuff has the suggestion of armor, but then it's not very much armor, so it's like they only kind of half went in on
Yeah.
it. Which I think is the only issue I really take with it, but it's still a cool design.
It's no use. I can't remember it all.
Yeah, and the mask is pretty kick-ass, too.
Yeah. I've made the mask as well. I've made Makoto's mask, I've made Joker's dagger, I've made Joker's mask.
So we can expect great things from
I
her.
have a 3D model in the works of Makoto's knuckles as well. It has an actual Japanese name that I've forgotten, but I have designs of all these things.
Yeah. Yeah, your Joker's mask video is probably the most popular on your channel so far.
Yeah, very much so. And I'm pleased to see that when they did the royal version where you could get the collector's edition where you can get a Joker's mask, mine is pretty accurate.
Consult her about my
Yeah.
photos, too. I'm sure Makoto's brain can... Hello?
Speaking for the audience, whenever Morgana talks, there's.
I have quite the look. Could there be some reason for it? Nah, that can't be.
Robin Battle says if two characters switch bodies, would they still have their persona, or would they have Rora's persona they switched with?
That's a good question.
I think they would have their own, because the persona is the manifestation of your will to rebel,
Yeah.
It isn't a
and
I actually find it refreshing.
that,
to be
regardless of what body you're in,
Though it's
that you're still
back in
you.
now.
Like, it's all based on your mind and whatnot. And if your mind is in another body, that persona and thus that will to rebel transfers with you, I would suggest.
Yeah, I would say so as well.
Interesting question.
Sorry for everything.
What do you
And
mean?
Birdman says, honestly, Makoto's mask just looks awkward in Vanilla and Strikers.
Sexual harassment.
Did they change it in Royal?
Did they change it? I thought
I
it looked the same. I still like it. It's very good.
Yeah.
Kamaki-san.
The question with every mask in this game is how the hell is it attached to their
I
face?
wasn't there to help. You. I didn't want to admit my own guilt, so I took it out on you.
I mean, On's, I guess, since it's quite circular, it could fit her head pretty well.
Hey,
No, she does a lot of moving around and whatnot. It would just fall right off unless it had a strap or something.
I was an
I don't know.
Or if you watch my Joker's Mask video where I made Joker's Mask, I managed to find a way to do it with metal tabs so that there are no visible straps on it, and you can take it on and off like they do in the game.
Yeah.
I would be admitting my own worthlessness.
And Koro says magic.
The blame off of myself.
If you want to make Joker's Mask, I hear this guy Tama Workshop has a really great video on it. You should go check it
Yeah.
out.
Deeply sorry as well.
And T993 says they use super glue. That's why they bleed when they take it off.
Yeah, I had a comment like that on my video actually.
Call it even?
With my video where I made the mask, somebody said that. They just, why don't you just super glue it to your face or something?
Oh, but one more thing. You're not worthless, Nijima-senpai.
I called you useless earlier, though.
A bit reckless, but you're the reason we found a way into Kaneshiro's palace. And you even obtained the power to change people's hearts. You did that all
It
yourself.
looked like it was way too big for Makoto. They fixed that in Royal, says Bourbon. I think it's always looked the same to me.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
I think it always was the same, but I'm not sure. I
Yeah.
can't confirm that.
I can't say I've looked in detail enough.
Dishonest and small I was. You're always
Being an anime type game, it will always change shape in every drawing, basically, which doesn't help.
Yeah.
Turns out I'm a little slow on the uptake at times. Hey, can I call you on?
Her lady lordship on, please.
I'm going to do the same. Makoto. Ah, that's so embarrassing.
How about we get something to eat before we go home for the night?
I don't see how that's embarrassing.
There's a crepe shop at Central Street that
Well, she's,
Wait, did she just say creep shop?
You want to split one?
Hey, hang on, log that.
There's a crepe shop at Central Street that
I hear crepe.
I heard creep. Like you're buying creeps.
I mean, a creep shop is probably nothing new to On either.
After school today.
On be like, psych, I lied. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
Conversations have gotten longer.
but yeah, to answer your question from before, how it's embarrassing, it's mainly just because Makoto's their senior and
Hey!
they need to treat them with respect in Japan. Which is why they call her Nijima Senpai often.
Korho says, I hear creep. Birdman says, is
Hey, I
creep
missed it.
shop legal? Oh, he dodged it.
Yay!
Yay.
Hey!
Give me that charm.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, Birdman says, is a creep shop legal? I'm not sure. Probably not.
Probably not.
I don't know how you would sell creeps.
Okay.
Or who would buy them.
Yeah. Alright, gameplay time. Yay!
Huzzah!
Let's see first who's... Oh, Maruki's ready to level up. Alright, we'll
Not
do
the music! No!
And Takemi's ready to level up too. I'm just gonna go, while I have it in mind, I'll just quickly go get some revival items first. Because we're
Also
gonna need
do
them.
your recarm skill card.
Yes, that too.
Please head to the exam room.
No.
Okay, which one?
What we got?
We couldn't just do this over the counter.
Are you tired?
We had to come in here just so you could put your feet up or something.
Yeah. Okay, so nothing too good for extra revival items just yet.
Can you buy better weapons yet?
Should be able to, yeah. So we'll go check. We'll go see Hawaii as well, because I probably got a lot of treasure to sell too. Not Shinjuku. We want Shibuya. Hello.
You, sir, are always looking at those helmets. Would you just buy one?
Right. Oh man, we don't really get much.
Only took 2 or 3 streams, but palace time, says Koro. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. All right.
Takes ages.
So
Man, you're tight on funds.
Yep, I am. Man, I really am tight on funds. I should probably get Ryuji something, because we're gonna need him to use headbutt a lot.
It's because you haven't been in mementos, I think.
Well, that too, but yeah, we'll find new stuff in like treasure chests and stuff anyway. Man, I am really broke. Okay, anything else we can sell?
You can sell those.
Yeah.
I'll get you, I think, one more weapon.
Yeah, should be able to. No.
Some of those outfits you can sell as well.
Yeah, and these accessories that don't really do anything I can sell as well. But yeah,
the print T-shirt, dress
Yeah.
shirt can be sold.
yeah,
I guess that's fine.
15,000, that'll do. And get one more thing.
Joker.
Yeah, well, Joker's fine with his weapon, but we should probably get him some defense. So we're just about 500 short. Okay. Anything else we can sell? Anything we don't need? Life bonus, sharp student.
Any items you can sell?
Let's have a look. Oh yeah, I could. Wow, I did just pay for those actually.
There's probably something you're not going to use, like one of these or something.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Probably don't need the electric ones.
You should be grateful.
Medium chance to curse them. Yeah, I don't think I'll use that. There we go. That'll do.
All right. Sounds good.
Right. So that'll give me 20 extra defense. But -9.
Birdman says someone put layer cake at D tier. D tier?
What?
Boo.
All right.
It's triple S tier.
Yeah. Okay, let's not go see Takemi just yet. We'll go see Maruki, then we'll see about heading in, unless are some more confidants we need to do.
Skill card.
Oh yeah, skill card, thank you. And Makoto needs to be in her C's attire too. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, we should save these ones for the Caroline and Justine confidant. There we go. So we can bring somebody back to life. Yay! I forget where Maruki even is.
Does Joker say it in the bottom right? Practice building? Like, look, if you go to practice building...
Oh,
who should I spend my
yeah.
time with? Yeah.
Yeah, good call. There he is. Hello.
That text in the bottom right, by the way, is an addition to Royal. In standard P5, there was nothing there. But in Royal, he'll have like a little thing depending on what that area has or can do.
Yeah.
And in this case, in a case like this where you're not sure where the confidant is, he'll say, "Who should I hang out with?" If there's somebody there to hang out with.
Yeah.
This goddamn music. This is D tier music.
Oof.
F tier.
Ouch.
Straight to the bottom.
Damn. That's harsh.
The depths of hell.
Oh, yes.
Birdman says, Ricard, make sure you're not aliven't. Yeah.
See, Maruki's talking about cookies, and you love cookies, Jude.
It's not enough. It doesn't offset the music. Maruki's a great character, but his music is awful. Just awful. In this in these chats. It's just awful.
I never had a problem with it. Birdman says, I like chocolate chip cookies.
Solid option. I think it's chocolate chip or a hobnob. A hobnob are really good. I think hobnob's like the best. Chocolate chip is almost always good.
It
goes with just about everything, just like the hobnob.
I've never been too big into cookies, but yeah, Oreos I can just scoff down a whole batch.
Cora says, man, now I want to go back and platinum base Persona 5. You don't want a platinum royal?
It's a bit easier to platinum royal than it is to do base Persona 5.
I suppose, yeah.
For example,
I think don't I have platinum on royal?
Probably.
Is it that easy? If I have platinum on anything, then that must mean it's easy. I never platinum anything. There you go, Birdman. Birdman sums it up. Chocolate chip is consistently good. It's always there for you.
Yeah.
It's a solid cookie. Johan Jarnstrom says, favorite Persona / Demon in general. We had that question earlier. It was Seth was the answer.
Yeah, I also just like female Orpheus just for the design.
Oh, yeah. And Thanatos as well.
And Thanatos, yeah. And Carmen.
Cora says, I platinumed Royal the week it came out. Yeah, there you go. It's really easy. So
you went through you went through Persona 5 in a weekend?
A week.
Oh, a week. Sorry, I heard a weekend.
That's
all.
I guess you could do the Thieves Den.
This is also a really useful ability from Maruki, a chance to restore Joker's SP when it is low. That is going to save our Heine quite a bit, especially when we get late in the palace.
Can we stop the music, please?
We got 5 more confidant conversations with him before we're done.
well, see.
I don't care about that. I just want it to end now. End the suffering. There we go.
Damn it.
Jay says, I played this game multiple times, but I platinum on my 6th playthrough.
I did it on my 5th.
Of Royal?
Oh, Royal? No. But
I thought we were talking about Royal. Are we talking about Jay? Are we talking about Royal or regular?
for original Persona 5, it was like my 5th attempt, because the confidants were getting, or maxing out the confidants were getting really tight. But
Birdman says I had 99% finished the Thieves Den. That's where Josh is at right now.
yeah, me too.
He's just got he has to date on and do ignore the 3rd semester, basically.
Yeah, just gotta get the original ending.
When your position changes, your view of the world changes too. It's a shift in cognition. In any case, we're in big trouble if we can't change Kaneshiro's heart. Let's do this.
Okay.
Jay was talking about Royal, so it took you 6 playthroughs to get platinum. Jeez. I played the original 2.5 times. You stopped halfway through?
How dare you? Okay.
Do you prefer, a question from me here, do you prefer the Beneath the Mask in the rain or without the rain? The regular version or the rain version, basically?
I think I actually prefer the rain version. It's a bit more calming.
I think it helps if you've got the rain in the background, especially.
Yeah.
It's just that soothing kind of pitter-patter of the rain.
Okay, do I try and level up Sojiro again, or do I just go and watch a DVD or something? Or do I read a book? What books have I got? Get out of here!
Anko says for him, it was for Vanilla P5. It took 2 playthroughs to platinum on PS3, which that's pretty impressive. 2 playthroughs. Only 1 playthrough for the Royal Platinum. Yeah, I think I have platinum on Royal. I'll have to check at some point.
It's pretty. Yeah, it's not too hard. Oh yeah, let's go improve our guts.
I'm not sure if I can say your name right. But oh my goodness, Vinilixira? I'm so sorry. Royal Platinum is pretty easy since you just need to beat the game doing some of the extra stuff Royal adds. The themes are such a nice reward though. Yeah.
Definitely.
Very, very nice. It's a shame now on PS5 we don't get to see them. And Birdman says, got all rewards, pics, vids, music. I just suck at cards. That's why he has 99%.
Oh, Christ, I forgot about those. In that case, I gotta get those rewards as well in the Thieves' Den. I completely forgot about them.
Cora says royal trophies are easy to get. Yeah, they're really simple. It's pretty much all story stuff, and then really easy stuff to do, like all the confidants and stuff.
Yeah.
Anko says still has to do the Thieves' Den achievements at some point. Yeah, I think that's where everybody's at. I think a lot of people just kind of stopped after playing it and didn't really care enough to do most of the Thieves' Den stuff.
Yeah.
Unless you're Josh.
That floating bank really reflects Kaneshiro's personality. He's flying around so no one can trace his...
We just had mention of Chihaya, by the way, the fortune teller we met earlier. So hopefully we'll actually get to
Why don't we go to the
start her confidant soon.
Great. I'll leave my schedule open after school, so we should all get together.
T983 says, I missed out on the themes for Royal when they came out, so got one with a Hong Kong account. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, in which case, I wonder if you can get it, the Joker PS4 theme by just getting a Japanese account. Although that was a pre-order, wasn't it? So I guess you can't.
I think it was a pre-order one here, but I think you can buy it in Japan as a regular one.
Maybe.
Let's go. Eureka! Curious, huh? Well,
Just as well we didn't go into the palace, because we're about to get one of the new additions to Royal, the Showtime Attacks. It's its first appearance here.
So what's up, Mark?
We'll get to see it more in action, but basically they're tag team moves that occasionally activate either through various means, basically, either by weakening an enemy or getting them that low health, or if you're at low health, or after a baton pass. There's a number of ways.
It's basically a massive move that does a lot of damage.
Yeah, it does.
And it's like between 2 Phantom Thieves.
And it doesn't waste a turn either.
so I came up with...
If you ever played Persona Q2, it's a lot like the Unison skills.
You definitely pull it off if you play a part in it, Lady On.
Me?
Cora says, that's how I am. I finished the game, was like, no thanks to the Thieves' Den stuff. That was me as well. I didn't care.
And that should be...
Really?
Do they ever cover how they managed to do this Showtime thing? It's because of Jose, isn't it?
It's more like...
I think part of it was, it was the star that they
the star
had.
he gives it. Yeah, it's because of Jose's star.
Oh, there it is.
You go. Yeah. So that's the star Jose gave us, if you forgot. Hours ago when he gave it to you.
Yeah.
And it's provides the ability to pull off the Showtime attacks. I don't know why we needed a reason for that, but there is.
Yeah, I think just, being in sync with each other would have worked just as well.
Interesting if my sister ever found out.
I think someone one-shot the Reaper with a Showtime once, says Birdman. Jeez.
Wow.
One-shot the Reaper is pretty hard to do.
Can you teach me how to be...
Even just the addition of Showtime skills makes the Reaper fight one of the easiest in the series, let alone one-shotting them.
you can change people's
T983 says, I'm happy with the Showtime Attacks work with DLC outfits.
Oh, nice.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Still eludes me. I mean, it's a smartphone navigation app.
You only need a name, a location, and a distortion. After the first
I think as well, it's just a common thing that's being added now. The Showtime type thing is common being added to RPGs now.
Yeah.
Because Final Fantasy 15 had it
That's not what I mean.
in a way. Like you could call upon your friends to do a big move.
Hmm.
In a way. Then this had it. Tales of Arise has it.
Why are you looking at me
Like every single character can do one with each other in Tales of Arise. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head, but I'm sure there's more.
Yeah, probably.
know where it came from, right?
I mean, if you want to go way back, Chrono Trigger sort of did that as well, like years and years ago, with the little duo attacks.
What? I don't fully understand, but I don't think we have to worry about people accessing our data.
I still prefer Yu's way of trying to explain how Igor comes into the scene.
True. An app that allows you to enter an...
Yeah, he had a long nose.
Well, Sis doesn't know who the Phantom Thieves are, so I suppose our information is safe for now.
I always felt it was a little bit off that she calls her sis.
I hope you're sharp-witted.
It feels a little un-Makoto like.
I'll do my best.
She's so prim and proper about everything that I feel like she would normally... She would actually just say sister. Or something.
Maybe
or
she's
her,
been...
Or straight up her name.
Might have just been calling her that since she was a kid.
We'll bounce back from this. Plus, people will really start admiring us if we can manage to take this bastard down.
Yeah, this is the perfect opportunity. We have to succeed no matter what. All right.
Alright, I forgot to put Makoto in the Gekko-kan gear, so let's do that real quick. Oh, we need to give her an accessory, too. Well, we got nothing from the DLC. Yeah, why not do max SP? Because
Yeah, you're gonna need her stuff in this pass.
yeah, Makoto's pretty much she's part healer, part badass offensive type. But Morgana's a better healer than her, but he's also not as powerful as Makoto. So it kind of depends on what you're in the mood for. I recall we need Yusuke, but we'll save that for. Oh wait, no. Why did I put Morgana in party? I can't remember. But oh yeah,
because Ryuji isn't in the party now.
Yeah, we do need Ryuji. Yusuke is gonna be needed for one of the enemies, but we'll probably be okay for now. We really need Hifumi's skill to level up. Sorry, to swap party members. I'm just gonna check real quick to see if we're all good with social links.
Koro says, you be like, guys, I swear I just meet a man with a really long nose and he gives me a persona.
Okay.
Yeah.
Other than Takemi, I think we're all good for confidence. So, no, what are you doing, Joker? So let's go and go inside the palace. Oh, hey, Ketchy, where'd you come from?
What? Oh, yeah, he's just standing there. Hello. Would you like to go get some delicious pancakes?
He's at a cafe store. He's probably getting crepes, which is sort of like pancakes.
Yeah, let's see. What do they got here? Is our pancakes here? That would be amazing if those are pancakes.
Hmm.
I apologize.
What we got? I don't see pancakes.
It's a general bakery.
Boo.
Boo.
Opportunity missed. Alright, let's go.
You need Mona to use the Showtime at least once. No, you just need one of the two people who were involved, and Anna's in the party, so...
Yeah, you don't need to have both.
So what am I gonna be called? You all were using code names, weren't you?
You're quite perceptive.
This time's a hard one. Maybe something like, shoulder pads?
No, that's Samus's nickname.
Focus on that. I refuse to be called that.
What about Ryder?
Sounds too much like a smuggler. Next. Fixer? I'm not a mastermind, though. Next. Won't you give me something better to work with? She reminds me of an empress. You got anything, Joker?
I totally see it.
It fits so well that I'm at a loss for words here.
T.93 said, I always thought you needed both in the party to use their Showtime. Nope,
No, just one.
just one. It'll randomly pick which party members one it will be with, I think.
But yeah, since we've only got Ons and Morganas, it'll just be them for now. But yeah, that's probably something else we should mention. The Showtime attacks, more Showtime attacks will get unlocked as you go through the story. There's no really other way to get it early or late or whatever. You just need to keep playing the game, and then you'll get more.
If we run into shadows, we beat the shit out of
Birdman says, shoulder pads just knock down an enemy. Yeah. See, I think it works.
Seems my role is to be the brain of this team. I'll analyze Mona's information and give out orders. Any objections?
None, Queen.
I bet Skull's definitely the type that'll be under a girl's thumb.
Mona, will you begin navigating us?
Jay says, I may need to do another New Game Plus playthrough or play from scratch to test my skills, but I need a break after this fun playthrough, though. Yeah.
But thank you.
That's
Glad you. It's been fun for you.
Yeah. It is interesting to play from scratch again after you've been playing so powerful for so long. It's kind of interesting to bring yourself back to the start, almost, and just really weaken yourself.
Oh, it's past June 21st, so we can go strengthen Arsene finally.
Huzzah!
Let us go do that.
Do we have alarms yet?
I don't think so.
Now. Listen up, inmate.
Okay, luckily we have the Mabufu skill card, which we got from hanging out with Caroline and Justine. So all we need is just a Jack Frost, and then we're good. But
You might already have one.
I don't think I do actually, but I don't know. I might be able to make him.
Let us begin the search.
Does not seem that way, unfortunately. And he doesn't appear in this palace. He appeared in Madarame's. So I might have.
Oh no!
I might have.
He might appear in Mementos.
Oh, maybe. That's possible, but let's find out. Do we have him? Oh, we have Jack-o'-lantern, but not Jack Frost, unfortunately. So, yeah, we'll have to come back to this one. Okay, so I guess we don't get to level up Arsene just yet. But we do have the. We will have the option anyway. We just need to please Caroline and Justine.
Birdman says, which is the best navigator? I think the temporary third is the best, but I can't explain because spoilers. Yeah, third. If it's who I think you mean, third by a mile. If it's who I think you mean.
And no, Birdman, I looked it up after you mentioned it's actually June 21st you get it.
Joker.
Alright, let's go.
Yes.
Whoa!
Always felt it was a bit awkward that he had to do that crouched before he hit the button.
Alright, just as well we gave Joker more defense because he's not ready.
I can feel it.
One of the best palace themes as well. It's so good that it's appeared in Dancing in Starlight.
Hold on a second. What is that?
With Makoto dancing to it and not doing a very good job.
Yeah, I love the girl.
Makoto's dancing is terrible in that game.
Yeah, I love the girl, but yeah, my gosh, she's not a very good dancer.
I get what they were doing with it. Like, the idea was that it was it's basically she's doing aikido in a dance form or as a dance, and it's a cool idea because that is how she would probably dance. But it looks awkward and not that great, so
Yeah.
it just doesn't work. Mass destruction.
Woo!
Not bad. But love always burns the brightest when facing down an opponent.
It's interesting how just one word being repeated 4 times just immediately just hypes you up for the song.
Huh? You want to do that right now? Fine. Here we go.
Ready to go.
Alright, here we go. So we gotta use the touchpad to do it. And yeah, as it says there, doesn't cost any HP or SP to use the Showtime skill. So let's show it off.
It's showtime. Let's get ready.
Here we go.
Here's a bonus. Excellent.
Graceful. Oh, excellent timing with the song too.
Birdman says, "Did you put Mona in your party?" No, we didn't.
No.
Just does that, so you don't really have. You only have to have one. And even that is scripted, so they always have on and Morgana in that fight anyway. But
Yeah, we'll be seeing it again later with Makoto and Ryuji's Showtime skill for the Kaneshiro boss fight.
I wish Morgana had a Koromaru costume. Yeah, I think I was a little disappointed that it was Aigis. It doesn't really look quite right, in my opinion.
I can see why they did it though, because like, you know,
yeah.
Teddy's sort of like the mascot for Persona 4 and Aigis is sort of the mascot for Persona 3, so I guess it makes sense somewhat.
Well, you say that, but then in like Catherine, in the background of in the Stray Sheep, it's Koromaru, Teddy, and Morgana.
Yeah.
Plushies or whatever. Like it I would more gravitate to Koromaru as a mascot than Aigis, but I don't know.
Man, she's got a fair bit to get. Oh, and Makoto has Forget too, so if Ryuji screws up his headbutt skill, then we'll have that. And I don't know why we've been put with Morgana, even though I explicitly said Ryuji should be in our team.
Oh yeah, it did. It forced him into the party. Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah, Birdman asking the question, is Koromaru the mascot for P3 or is it Aigis? For me, it's Koromaru, but it depends. I think because Koromaru is used in, like, Catherine Full Body and stuff to represent Persona 3, I think that would put it as the mascot to me, but I don't know.
Thank you, sexy technique, by the way. Damn! Alright, good thing we got Recon.
2993 again saying I could dress Morgana like Koromaru. I think that would have worked so much better.
Come on back in. Hey, there we go. I believe, yeah, Joker. Oh yeah, as On says there, Joker being in critical condition as well also can also activate Showtime skills occasionally.
I like the added detail.
What?
Whoa!
Why did he get another turn?
Should have been dead.
Yeah. Okay, good start.
I like the added detail in the Z's uniform. Everybody has a evoker holster and everything as part of the outfit. It's not just the Gekko-Con outfit. It's even though it's called the Gekko-Con uniform, it has the C's armband. It has the holster for the evoker and everything. It's just a nice little detail.
Right, let's try that again.
Like On has the leg mounted one that Yukari has as well.
Yeah. But like, yeah, Showtime skills in general are just, I think, one of the best additions to this game, and it was awesome to see in Persona Q2 as well. They were awesome in Persona Q2, but I think they're a bit more flashy here as well. But it might just be because of 3DS technology or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think they could have got this sort of level of flashiness from the 3DS.
It's almost like putting it on the 3DS was a weird decision.
Yeah. T993 says, I bet Showtime will happen a lot in the last palace. Yeah, the more you have, the more often you see it. Change Morgan out?
Oh, yeah, good call. No,
Birdman says, what's the worst question you were ever asked?
I think I remember us having this question before.
I don't think I've ever had a particularly bad question. I mean, there's annoying questions. You had one recently, actually, an annoying one at least, on like your awakening one, where somebody asked, "Is this a good one to start the series with?" or something.
Oh,
which
yeah.
You said in the video. You said you answered. You specifically called that out in the video. It's just like, did you not watch? Or
Yeah, indeed.
I've had a similar thing where I think it was my Joker's Mask video where somebody asked, "Well, what glue did you use?" And again, I said it in the video. It's just like, did you not watch? Or like, what can I use to make the mask? I was like, foam. That's what I used in the video. That's what I said.
I don't know why. I don't know why I bother sometimes. Oh, Makoto. What?
Makoto?
Oh, thank God Joker dodged.
Joker, nice.
God damn, Makoto. What was that?
No, we did not all do great.
Makoto, come here.
We need to have some words, Makoto.
What was that?
Show me your
Atlas, like many, looked at the Switch and thought it would be another Wii U flop. Yeah, it sort of feels like that. But then, at the same time, they put full body on it, so like they clearly thought it might be of use.
Well, that was like a bit later though. They realized, oh crap, we should have put some more games on the Wii.
They might be catching on a bit.
Yeah.
Finally in a palace, and we only got about 10 minutes left in the stream.
Yeah. Damn. Oh well, next time, if we're good enough, we might hopefully get to the Kaneshiro boss fight. I doubt it, but we probably might.
Okay.
Yeah, I really do forget how much time the confidants take. Like when you're just trying to kill time before the ruler confesses. And this game in general, as I've said before in previous parts, just like, it seems like you're not really spending a whole lot of time playing the game, but then you look at the clock and it's like 3 hours later.
Yeah, it just time kind of passes by. You kind of get so into the world and everything.
Yeah, indeed.
I have that current issue with Tales of Arise where it'd be like, I'll start playing it, I'm like, alright, okay, just a couple hours today, not gonna do much, just gonna do this thing, and then I'll be done. And then it's 4 hours later, it's like 2 a.m. I should be asleep, but I'm just there fighting Zoogles.
Yeah.
Because it'd be like, oh, but this guy needs my help, or something.
Ah, damn it. Everybody's asleep, but at least, anyway. Oh.
Oh,
Coward.
Why?
Wake up! It'll be a problem if you can't take now. They're falling asleep.
Props to anybody who can understand what Lotus Juice is saying.
Yeah, I've listened to Mass Destruction God knows how many times. I've looked at the lyrics. I can never understand what he's saying. I've got Wiping All That I figured out, but I can't make sense of Mass Destruction.
You've got a new mask, Joker.
Even Pokemon Company didn't think the Switch was a good idea to put games on at the start as well. Yeah, I think the Wii U lost a lot of faith for people. Just because it was such a flop. It was it was an alright console, it's just it was marketed terribly, the name was awful. But like all the first party games and stuff were really good. Like they've recently brought 3D World over from the Wii U to the Switch. That was like one of the best Wii U games, and possibly I think one of my favorite, if not my favorite, Mario game.
Yeah.
Because 3D World was just so solid, it was so good. And I'm glad they've been bringing stuff over from the Switch to the Wii. Sorry, from the Wii U to the Switch, so that those don't get lost to time for people.
Yeah, definitely.
Like Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze as well. That was a really solid Donkey Kong Country. Stuff like that. In a sense, I suppose the FE Encore was alright. Like that was a Wii U originally, and they brought it over. Tokyo Mirage Sessions, that is, I should say. I don't know. It was just really badly marketed.
It was, yeah.
Nintendo is just bad at naming things.
I mean, Switch makes sense though.
Switch, yes, no, but like, at what point did they think? Like, why did they think Wii U was a good idea? Like, we're gonna name it after this already insanely popular thing that was really popular with families who don't know a lot about games. We're gonna name it something so similar that they're gonna think it's the same console. That just makes no sense. And then, dare I even mention the new 3DS XL or new 3DS lineup? That is just so dumb. Just shoving new in front of it is ridiculous.
I don't know why everybody is missing so often here.
Birdman says my favorite Wii U game was Nintendo Land.
Oh my god, people!
Yeah, everybody's missing. Yeah, Nintendo Land was really solid. We loved Nintendo Land. The Mario Chase. Oh my god.
Because people kept freaking missing!
This isn't going well, this palace.
No, everybody just keeps missing and I don't get why.
Yeah, Nintendo Land anyway, the Mario Chase is like some of the best fun you can have with if you're playing with friends or family. Just that constant yelling of people saying, oh, he's over there, he's in the red, he's in the yellow. It's so much fun.
Oh my god.
Jay says the Phantom Thieves are just Power Rangers. Just imagine they'd be like Persona Storm Phantom Form. Sounds ridiculous, but you may never know. Well, there's the Featherman.
Yeah.
That's basically it. Power Rangers. And that is a costume in this, is it not?
Yes.
Outfits?
I believe so, yeah.
So, yeah, you can in fact have Power Ranger Phantom Thieves.
Indeed.
I recently got my new Nintendo 2DS XL, says Birdman. The new one has the problem of the speaker being where your palm is, or where your hand is resting, so you end up muting the audio a bit. But other than that, I quite like it because I never used the 3D. It's also unfortunate that it has the most uninteresting design. Like, you can't have different faceplates or whatever.
Yeah, unlike the old new 3DS, the smaller one anyway, I should say.
The smaller one or the new 3DS XLs and stuff, where they've at least got special editions with cool design.
Yeah. Alright, people, stop friggin' missing, and let's get on with it.
T993 says Wii U is a good console, could have been great for ports of 3DS games. Yeah, they could have brought Q and Q2 over easily with that. That's a good point.
Alright, what are you weak to? Nope.
I would get rid of the one that's going to actually hurt you first.
Let's try using Headbutt on him, just see if we can get him forget. Oh. I may as well, but this...
that's gonna make the treasure demon disappear.
Yeah, I know. Oh well.
Your powers
Birdman says, get with the program, people. Yeah. Just keep missing. It's ridiculous.
Okay.
We'll find another treasure demon, I'm sure.
Show me your true form.
Okay. 3 Nekomatas, that's easy enough. If Makoto would stop goddamn missing!
looking cool, Joker.
I don't get... What is with everybody today? We're finally... Have we not been in a palace for so long that they're all just completely out of practice?
Maybe.
Insert
Yukari, I won't miss here, says Birdman. Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
It's my lord.
That was easy.
Hey. Yeah. Actually, come to...
We are coming to the end of our stream soon. I think we'll just keep going until we find a saver.
Yeah, and we'll call it there, and we'll carry on with the palace next time.
YQ says Yukari is the Bay. Sacrilege.
Get out.
No holds barred.
Makoto, what was that?
You're mine.
Right.
Oh my god!
For God's sake, just stop missing.
What is with you all?
Makoto's new and everybody's just rusty, that's all. Well, it's getting real annoying.
It is. Alright, on, come on.
Got him down.
Right. Give me High Pixie.
Seems jolly. Try cracking a joke.
Oh, screw it, I don't care.
This'll end it.
That reminds me, that was basically in X-Men 3 where Beast is trying to be intellectual and he just, you get the point. That's just, you try to be nice, be like, oh no, come with me. Screw it, die!
Alright. Oh, back it up.
You're gonna have to use Sakukaja for the boss at this rate, says YQ.
Yeah, probably.
Everybody's just missing. You probably have to use Sakukaja just to fight regular enemies.
Indeed. Alright, well, we got a couple High Pixies, that's fine.
Their weakness. Nice.
If only I could find out what Orobus is weak to. Oh, it's ice. Okay, so we needed Yusuke.
If only! What is it? What is he weak to?
I guess since I have him in my compendium, yeah, it would make sense I would see what everything now. I don't know why I passed the Joker. I should have really Oh!
Okay, people, would you just please stop missing?
Okay.
Oh, he's sleeping.
Good. Okay, thank God, Ryuji.
Nice.
Hey.
Oh, Ryuji saves the day.
Indeed. Okay, so we're gonna need Yusuke. Who do we replace, though?
On, I would say. So far, not much in the way of fire needed.
No, but I mean...
Her gun is useful, though.
Yeah, the Showtime... I guess we'll bring her back for the Showtime skills later.
Oh yeah, I suppose you kind of need her for the Showtime. Yeah, and you need Ryuji for his physical. This is annoying.
Well, we'll just replace On for now, then put her back later, I think.
You've got a new mask, Joker.
It's not new. I just lost it last time.
Okay.
Because your people are bringing me down. Alright, Yusuke, come on in. Alright, we all good? We all good. We're not gonna die. Good God. Okay, if I recall, there was a grapple point around here, wasn't there? Might be up there?
Is that it? Hang on. Go back. Is that it?
Oh
Up
yeah.
on the left. No, up on the left. Up on the... There you go. Is that it? What's that glowy thing?
I don't know, but I can't seem
That
to
looks
grapple
like a
onto
hook.
it yet.
That looks like a hook point for a grapple.
But I can't hook onto it. Do I get up? If I get up here? This looks like it. Here we go. Hey. No, it's a shortcut. Hooray. I can't. Why can't I can't activate the lock yet? Oh God. Damn it.
Bad doggy.
Bad doggy indeed.
Strong ones.
Ruh-roh.
Indeed. Jesus.
Bad doggy.
Alright, come on.
Cora says, now Yusuke, don't join the trend of missing, be different and hit something. Yeah, let's hope he's on point today.
Yeah.
Weakness. Nice.
Alright. Yusuke just needs to hit Orthrus, then we're good. Come on. Hooray!
Yay, Yusuke.
Okay, guys.
Ah, damn, there's always one. Okay, who's next? Ooh.
Let's do this.
Come on. Oh, God's
Oh,
sake.
you fool.
Jesus.
Uh-oh.
Prepare yourself.
Alright, come on. Hey, there we go.
Don't forget this feeling. Yeah.
Jeez, we're really cutting it tight here.
All right, level up. All right.
Alright, people, come on, don't die. Wait, what? I was supposed to replace On, not Ryuji. What am I doing? There we go. All good.
Show me your true form.
Out of all-out attacks, which is your favorite? Asked Birdman. Probably Akechi's, well, a late game Akechi one is what I want to say,
Yeah, one of his later ones is pretty good.
without giving anything away.
Yeah.
I am thou.
Alright, cool.
I have a soft spot for On's Beautiful Rose Has Thorns one.
Yeah.
Also, Joker's iconic pose as well. You know, you can't beat that.
Yeah, can't beat the classics.
Victory is ours.
A spectacular victory.
Was it only in Royal you could change the party in the pause menu? No, that was in the original as well. I actually didn't find that out until I was watching Jude play the original Persona 5, and even though the game does technically tell you about it.
I think you can go down those stairs now and go back out to the front to save, I think.
Yeah, might need to. We will probably have to sneak around the enemies again, but oh well. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, sorry to cut things short here, people, just as we're finally starting the palace, but anyway, thank you everyone for joining us again anyway, and apologies for the deaths at the start. We figured out a good way to get through now, I think, even if Maragi seems to do a lot of damage to us. But yeah, I haven't got really much new project-wise. I'm currently working on the No More Heroes 3 review after doing Awakening. I've got most of the script done. Just need to finish it off, and then I'll get to editing. I'm also helping Jude with his voiceover, so it'll just be a little bit of time. But yeah, that's about it for me. Jude, have you got anything?
Just what I was mentioning earlier. I'm currently working on an Evoker 3D model. So soon I will have available to purchase either the file so that you can have it printed or print it yourself on 3D printing. This is of the Evoker. I'm trying to get it as close to accurate as possible. It changes in every shot in the anime, and it's not detailed enough in the game, so it's hard to get 100% accuracy. But yeah, I'm gonna have as accurate as possible in Evoker 3D model available soon. I'm currently working on the body of it. I've got the entire top barrel thing working. I'm actually also going to make it so that the trigger can be pulled, the sides will light up, and the hammer can pull back as well. So stay tuned for that.
Awesome. And just to answer a couple questions, imagine the tech issues for ending the stream, says Birdman.
We've been working fine all stream.
Yeah, a little faith. Thank you, Jay.
Says good stream today. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Glad you enjoyed it. Is it only Sundays you stream, or is it random days? Asked Koro. It's every Sunday. We've been doing it.
Every Sunday at 9 UK time, whatever that is.
Yeah. YouTube will let you know anyway.
BST?
Yeah,
British summertime?
Yeah, British summertime, that's right. But yeah, YouTube will let you know anyway if you live anywhere outside of the UK. But yeah, and see ya to Birdman as well. And I'll see you all next week as we carry on with the third palace and maybe finish it, but I can't guarantee it. Well, hope you guys enjoyed. Take care.